All right. I think everything's working. So far, the stream health is excellent. OBS is working. I think we're ready to go. So, continuing on with this playthrough, which is I'm going to make episodes for and put them up later, but this live stream will end up inserting in between those episodes. It's the weekend. It's my day off. For a lot of you in the other side of the world, it's probably your Friday evening, but it's my Saturday morning, and I've been recording content all week for Mind Over Magic. Having a blast with this game. This is actually for my fourth playthrough. At some point when I get that whole playthrough up, then this live stream will insert in between the episodes. So because I just have the day off, and I just felt like being able to sit back and just play and not worry about having to stop the video every 25 to 30 minutes, cutting, editing, all that. Need a break from it all. So I think the weekend's a good time for me to live stream, and I think just sitting back and live streaming this for, I don't know, as many hours as I feel. It could be 2 hours, it could be 12 hours. We'll see how it goes. I had nothing planned today other than drinking some wonderful espresso. Actually, I'm making macchiatos today. My wife bought me a new espresso maker and some great coffees from around the world for me to enjoy. So brewed myself up one. I'm getting ready to get started here. So this is the current jank that and you know what? There's a lot less jank here than in a lot of my other plays. Just double checking a few last things to make sure it is streaming correctly and everything is going well. I'll be getting started in just a minute. All right. Okay, so the stream, as far as I can tell, seems to be working. Let's do one check here. Hopefully my volume's okay. It always, on my laptop, always sounds a little low. And that stream is showing me good status, which is about the best I can expect due to having to use a VPN for streaming. I'm trying the Singapore server right now and see, because I used that last time. It seemed to hold up pretty good. So we'll try that and see how it goes. Hopefully it's going to go decent. And so everything seems to be working. I think I might just try and maybe I'll bump my volume on my mic just a little. I'm going to try that. Maybe that's a bit better. If anyone's watching wants to comment on how the volume is, if my voice is too low or anything like that, just let me know. Okay, so stream's working. I think we can do what we came to do, which is to start playing. So I have to remember where I left off yesterday. And I remember to speed the game up. There we go. Working on it fast. So what are these guys? A little classroom action going on. I see we're finishing up building this. We got some trees to cut down. Everything seems to be going good. At some point I'm going to have to go turn my AC on. It's feeling a little warm in here today. So we got our dining rooms in. We can check all our rooms. Oh, this one has an issue. Oh yeah, it's missing the luxury. I think that we're gonna have to fix that, and then we need to get some of these. We need to get our bedrooms tuned up. So, and double check my lights. So I got an issue with lights down here, probably because yes, there's a broken light. So I'm gonna prioritize the repair on that. But we do have now the latest unlocks. So plain beds. So we're gonna make bedrooms. We got a grill pot. We can get our kitchen in eventually. But we do have windows, so a bunch of stuff I want to do to change things over. In particular is get windows up, because then the torch snuffers won't matter when they show up. But I don't think that's the first thing I need to do. The first thing off is probably to start getting these bedrooms online. That's really simple to do. All we have to go and grab our plain beds, and we can stick. We'll get all these things kind of set up. So those are going to be the teacher bedrooms initially, and then over here we're going to change this out. I just put these in to measure them out. We're going to delete them because we want the resources back, and we just don't need, we're never going to need cots again. So we're going to be deleting those out. And then I can make this a dormitory. Yeah, so this will allow me to have 6 staff, because I'm going to make this a bedroom as well. So we need to delete these also. We'll get that done. I'm not going to start any research yet, even though I'm going to need a little bit of research in order to get things going. I really like this game. I was looking so forward today, knowing it's Saturday, and I have my plan to live stream it, so I can just play and not have to make stop and edit the video and then start again every 30 minutes. And we're gonna power through this mid game. This run's feeling very good. I had a real awkward go with it, where I had to build so much early, and it really pressured me from getting the other things done that I feel are important. So Chuck has also graduated, so he's a lightning mage, and I don't think I'm going to take him. I think the next one I need to take is a fire mage for having a cook, because I've already got one lightning mage for bringing in gifted students, which we can start doing very soon. But definitely, I think we'll graduate Chuck, and we need to get those scrolls. So we'll set that up right now. We'll graduate him. Graduate Chuck. There we go. Then we'll check, see if we can bring in another one. No ones. Okay, that's fine. So we'll just add a wand order. I think just another fire wand is fine for now. We're still not to the point that we're really needing to get air mages and things like that. I want to get to changing the staff from the basics up to upgraded ones ASAP this playthrough. Now, at least these did go austere temporarily, so that's not bad. They'll get some benefit from that. Okay, so we got some more beds we have to build. We might as well get the students' room set up. So we go 1, 2, 3, and then we'll eventually have 1, 2, 3. We'll get that all set up for them so that I have the ability to take it up to 6 students if I want to. And of course I'm going to need 2 in here. I'll just get it all laid out, and then I'll eventually get around to fixing all that. See if I have a wand yet. Yes, I do. So we need to add a staff. I think we'll go with our lightning mage anyways, just to get used to doing that. We got to plow through this as well, because we need to get to that power-up thing. It's not that critical. We're still not at the point where we're really taking mages that we will routinely keep. And garden-wise, yeah, I've just got those 2 basics so far. And the fog has come in a bit. Not a big deal. Now we have to also, we might as well just delete these. Let me just demolish these. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Because everyone's going to be able to switch over to other beds. So I'm not locking in these down yet. I'll let anyone sleep anywhere they want for now. But once this is all set up, then we'll designate it out. Okay. Sleep focuser. Go 2 days getting very tired. Speed, power, max HP. Again, not bad, but it really doesn't matter that much at this point, because these are not the permanent mages that we'll end up playing with long term. The ghost will work all night while everyone's sleeping. You can see everybody had a bed. That's great. Got that done more or less in time, I think. Yeah, there's one sleeping there. It's good. Research-wise, We need the decoration. We need to be able to get luxury into the formula. So that's here, where the pedestal is. So we're just gonna set the research for that. Again, that's more urgent than what we're doing now. We're very close to being able to recruit advanced mages. But I really would like to also get the wand level 2s online before I sort of get too serious about that. There's no point in bringing in gifted mages that are wand 1. The amount of effort it takes to train them up and everything. I really don't have the scrolls yet either, as we can see. We're just bare bones on the scrolls. And you're all waking up now. I probably should queue up these Phoenix Kisses for harvest. Pretty important to keep that rolling in. Probably the ice as well. Both these things you need a ton of, and I don't have gardens for them yet. I don't know. The smoke reed also, I think, is pretty important to just get them harvesting these, as well as these Phoenix Kisses over here. And I bet I should just do a mass rat hunt down as well. I'll just sort of queue all that up so they've got something to work on. No, well, this one is almost 2 of 3, 2 of 3, 1 of 3. So that'll bring us in more scrolls. But the fire mage right here, this fire mage, will make them a staff, because now down here we're going to put in a kitchen. So we go into crafting, grill pot, stick that awkwardly in place. It'll be fine. Just do it like that. And I think that'll give me a scullery. Workshops. Scullery. Lofted. No, it won't, but we're kitchen. Lofted. Oh, so that was a bit of a mistake on my part. Why would I have made this room like this? This must have been intended to be something else. Because lofted would require a bit of a change to how I did this. Did I screw this up by forgetting about it? Fine kitchen I'm not going to get to anytime soon. And it had to be lofted as well, so they all had to be lofted. So, wow. That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate that I have that set up that way. I think if I move this wall over 1, I can achieve lofted. I'm going to try that. It'll be tight. It'll be a very small kitchen for a while, but I don't know how else I'm going to do that unless I jump all these rooms up. I can't believe I forgot that this had to be lofted. And I know if I move this wall over 1, I'll still have the room to work. It'll be tight, but we have to do it. So we will just delete all this, get this priority going. There's no point in having the kitchen if I don't get it set up properly. Yeah, okay. Okay, so that's set up. Let's build the wall back. So we'd be going like this. Well, one thing I'll say is we have achieved jank now. All right, like that's janky. So we've done it. Right when I didn't think I had much jank. Now we do. I think that'll make everyone happy to have a jank kitchen. At least the space is out properly now. Okay, guys, get building this. How my gutberry's doing? Not bad. One more piece. Unfortunately, as this grows, if I can't squeeze everything in, I'm going to have to actually do something about it to or else it's going to be the world's smallest kitchen. But that's a long way away. But yeah, I will probably have to expand it back out and then raise all these floors up one. This is I'm going to get very tight for putting all the stuff in. Which is fine if I can make it fit, but you gotta remember the room extends all the way to here. This is all considered part of the room, so like I can move the grill pot even forward, get more stuff in there. We'll see. There we go. Okay, now we have a scullery. And lights should be still all good. Yeah. Okay, so we have graduates. So what we'll do is see if we can hire the fire mage. Perfect timing, honestly. Fire wand, yeah, I'm gonna hire him. We'll also do conviction is looking good. Conviction is looking good. It doesn't really matter. We'll do them. Okay, so it's good. We're finally getting our staff in. Now, as well as what we have to do is access. For simplicity's sake, we're just going to take off all students and go copy. Okay, and then we'll go paste. So all staff. Loud all staff. So that's done. That one's done. Paste. Paste. All right, and then we go over here, and did it give me 6? Yeah, it's collected all 6 of them because I zoomed in, and then we just go. It won't let me for some reason. I don't understand why. I select all 6 and it won't let me change anything. Okay, so we'll do it one at a time and paste it. Okay, so this is all students. Did they all fix? Nope. All students? No. All staff. There we go. All students. All students. There we go. Okay, so that'll get the sleeping arrangements done properly. This is an austere bedroom. Why? Why is this not a dormitory? One or more window. Easy enough to fix. We're going to delete these. And we'll wait till those get deleted. Then we'll stick a window in there. Or 2 windows probably. Yeah, maybe I'll do it like this. We'll go with lighting, small window. And we'll do like this. There we go. And let's get priority 5 and all that. I'll get taking care of that. Dolores can graduate. There we go. Now we need to bring in 2 more students, so let's queue up another wand or 2. Just do fire wands. Yeah, so that's a dormitory now. Okay, the fog needs to be pushed. Do a superior. Stream seems to be holding up pretty good. Okay, so now we've got the windows in there. We need to do research, but we should get more students first. Okay, they're going to do this first. We'll let them finish that. And we really, really need medical beds, so I think that has to be a priority. Can't be doing combat if we don't have medical beds. So there's the fog. Look like they're all going to sleep. I'm going to check to see. So this is completed. Perfect. So we got that going on. And now I need critical care. So this is going to be what they work towards, and then we'll get that going, and then we've just solved some major things. So these staff rooms to power up, I think that they need a luxury 10, and they probably need a window as well. So let's see, bedrooms for bedroom, a window, and 5 luxury. Okay, that's easy to do, but we'll wait till everyone wakes up before we get that going. I can put the windows in because I'm going to center them. I don't have enough wood. Okay, make sure that we've queued up some wood for harvesting. And these ones over here. I think I'll do a few over here as well. Just grab all that wood. That'll be good. A bunch of little crystals, but not going to set them up for them to do it because a little bit of pressure going on. Also, let's get the kitchen operational. We want to add meal order. We'll be doing bitter gruel because it's only a -5. These are -10, so it's a -5. They all cost basically the same, just different ingredients. But for as far as the amount of flame that they have to stick in, and that's why a cook with high mana is really good because they don't have to run and get mana as quickly. So we're going to tell them to make bitter gruel, and we have 5 people are eating. So I think we'll just tell it to do let's say 8 on hand. Oops, I did this wrong. I always do it wrong. There, 8 on hand is the way we want to do it. And we're still going to leave them open. They'll eat the better food when they can, so we're still going to leave the meal stuff open until we consistently start seeing that coming in. But how much bitter rice do I have on hand? No, I have a ton of it. So we just need them to start generating that on the first day. And then, of course, the priority has to be set. So I think it's Emery. Emery is our fire mage. So Emery has to be powered up into cooking. And here's cooking. And we'll just give him full priority to that. He should also be destroy. And he should be doing hunting when he can. That's what he's good at. We can switch around our researching now. He does it faster. So I'm going to say that we don't want Gustav anymore to do teaching or researching. In fact, I think we'll be telling Gustav just to never do it, and then he'll have the priority towards it. So these will be our 2 researchers now. And of course, then this guy's our teacher, so we can do teaching and researching at the same time. Gustav will just run around and do whatever, but he's prioritized to cleaning, and we don't want him to be prioritized hunting anymore. So he'll just be mostly cleaning. Brett is our primary researcher at this point. There's nothing else really he's able to do. And then Emery is our primary cook, hunter, and so that will work, and we need to get a few more students in. We also have to consider about our chests. How much space do we have? We are starting to get a little bit full, but we do have one out here, and I think we need to just throw down one more so that we don't forget. So I'm going to take one chest, rotate it, and we'll just put it out here like this. That'll help that, and then we'll let it go. Wait for the night to end and the quiet night. And while we're waiting for that, I'm just going to quickly go turn on my AC. Okay, so we should be getting to just about the morning. Yeah, it feels better now my AC's on. And so once I get some materials in, this takes stone and ice metal, so we can slap these down now. So we're just going to put them like this. Oops. Nope, that's the wrong one. No. It's the furniture one. This one, stone and ice metal. Perfect. 1, 2, 3. And then we'll check to see, can we do windows yet? Not yet. Still waiting for wood. Gonna put a priority on this one. Yeah, they're doing research. How much iron do I have? 12. That's not going to be enough. We are going to need a lot of iron for I don't want to prioritize it though. We're gonna need a lot of iron for medical beds. Once that tree comes down, I can throw some of these up. There we go. Okay, so this will be not fitting in very nicely, unfortunately. Okay, we need to destroy these. Again, these are not urgent. They will help push against the conviction, so I don't have to then set up the dancing, because that just, if you're going to take advantage of the conviction and the dancing, the recreation time, it just takes away so much of their day. Like to, basically, if you want to have them not suffer -10 from needing recreation for the entire 24 hours, you need 4 slots of recreation. So they have to dance for 4 slots of the day just to avoid that. It's far better just to not bother with that and try and get the conviction achieved in other methods that don't require them to do stuff, so that they have more time to actually do the things that are important. So all these rooms are dark, so let's get those windows in. It doesn't fit in very nicely, unfortunately. So I think that we'll just go with a wide out window. I guess I could have gone on the wall. No, it doesn't. Does it want to rotate? No. Well, it's only back wall that can do it. So that's unfortunate. We'll just put one there. We'll put one there. I think that that's, we ran out of materials. I think that that looks okay. Yeah, I need to get these prioritized, because otherwise we might get void shrooms. And that is a great way to get conviction on your mages, is by letting their mana get drained by void shrooms. You should avoid that at all costs. And basically, we're very close to having almost like our phase 1 school set up, where we're not gonna have to focus on building and doing stuff anymore for a while, and we can start focusing on what we really need to be doing, which is battling and getting our mages online, as far as phase 2 type mages. Now, hopefully I have enough materials to slap that last. I don't. I need more ice petal of all things. Yeah, there's some there. But is it really? I think I see some on the ground. Why would it say more ice petals? I guess I only have 2. And there appears to be none growing anywhere. Wow. Okay, that's not good. This is not good. What do we got here? We've got, it says 5 and 1. I guess it's allocated for this. This needs ice petals. So we're in a bit of a bind with no, if you ever want to check, you can always just go look at plants and look for ice flowers, right? And click it, and then you will see sometimes they're hidden and it's hard to see them. But basically all these ice flowers are not ready. But I'm going to select them all and say harvest with priority 5 the moment they are ready, so we can grab those. We'll take this tree out. So I think in interest of being smart, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cancel this so that I can get the window in, so we do not get void shrooms with priority 5, and then we'll add that later. We'll add that back in once we get the ice petals. So we can see why we're doing this. If we check, these have become bedrooms. All right, so +5 conviction for staff sleepers. This one's only 2.5 until we get the luxury in. And the dormitories +5 to the students. So like I say, these are just ways to do conviction without having to spend any resources or time. And then this one has to also, this is the staff dining room, and I really would like to get that going. And so it requires 10 or greater luxury, so that's going to be ice flowers as well as being skewed, which it is skewed. So just have to get the luxury in place. The reason it's at -12 is because all those lanterns. So this also has to get changed at the windows as well, which is ice flowers. So we're being held back by waiting on some ice flowers to pop. Here's a crow nest. You got to keep an eye on that and destroy them immediately. Because crow's nest, although you can use it to get brains eventually, until you're going to be doing that, the problem is you kill a crow. Crows will come and mess with your gardens. It's fine if they're over here, but they'll come and mess with stuff. They are very scared of the humans, though. But the crows will come, and then you kill the crows, it leaves a corpse. And if you don't do something to the corpse, then every night a spectral crow will come out of the body and attack and start trying to basically peck away at all your objects in your base, cause lots of damage. So that can get out of control very fast. So until you're ready to start farming and turning the crow corpses into like brains or whatever, you just kill the nests as fast as you see them. And the best way to find them is just look in the menu, and if it says more than 0, just click on it, and it will take you right to whatever one. And you can cycle through by clicking on it multiple times. Okay, I think the research got done. Let's have a look here. Yeah, I see new furniture, medic beds. We're missing phoenix flowers. Okay, well, phoenix flowers we know are easy. There's one there. Just double click it. There's 3 available. I've set it to a high harvest rate. Don't see any more here. We can always check in here. It says there was 4. We got 1, and there's 1 that we're not harvesting. Okay, and then we can click again. We are harvesting. We are harvesting. We are harvesting. There's 1 we are not harvesting, and now we've got that set up. So that as soon as they pop, they'll get those as well. So we're basically trying to finish off these bedrooms, which we need ice flowers for, and we're waiting on those. And then we need to get medical beds. We're going to put our medical bay temporarily down here until we can build a formal one. And unfortunately for our medical, it's really not good. For an infirmary, we need private. For a hospital ward, we need private and lofted. So that's means that we're going to have to build the med above. Right, these rooms are not private, so we're going to have to build up 1 more floor to be able to put in a lofted med bay, which is fine. We can do that because eventually I will go for 8 staff, so I will want another staff bedroom here, and then I'll probably put the private medical bay lofted up here. But that's really not that urgent. What's urgent is getting those med beds down, and we'll just temporarily use this area for med beds. As well as we'll keep an eye on our chests. Yeah, they're all pretty full. Gonna need another one. So I'm gonna stick this like this. There we go. And then preemptively, I know that I'm also going to want to put down storage like this. These tiny chests. I'm going to want to put 2 of them in here. That's actually, that doesn't make sense. That's kind of far away. Why would I put them there? That's the farthest possible. We'll just put them over here. Yeah, we just put them like that. And we're going to tell these to be scrolls only. So that means then that, because this is where all the scroll action generally, oh no, this isn't where it works. No, this is for summoned students. And summoned students requires 1. So that doesn't, no, I'm thinking badly about this, sorry. Just woke up. Scrolls are going to be used here, and they're all in these, so we don't have to put that in. Okay, forget that idea. That's being stupid. My bad. Need another coffee. We'll see if we've gotten any materials yet for the things we want to do. We were looking for windows. We do have ice petals for windows now, but more importantly, we're looking for a med bed. We can make a med bed, perfect. Okay, so we just slap that one there, and we don't have enough to make another. So at least we got 1 going. And yeah, see, the medical bed's using ice petals as well, so that means we can't be getting into these things because they all use ice petals. So we're really, really desperate for ice petals, but med beds are the most important one. Oh, it uses phoenix flower and ice petal. So ice petal is our deficiency right now, but we have to go on a bit of a priority. So, and Farrah's ready to graduate. She's a fire mage. We don't need another fire mage, so we're just going to graduate her. And we need to start bringing in more. So we'll do a summon as well. Fire wand, yep. And then begin. I should have got those students quicker. You got to keep the diploma mill going as hard as you can in the beginning, because trust me, you're going to run out of adept scrolls. You're going to need a lot of adept scrolls. Get another one going. I'll probably go and click all these crystals, see if we can get some free wands. Sometimes you get nice things out of these. So, is there only one foggy? There's 4 of them. I'll just say mine when you guys get around to it. And there's a dull one here. Mine it when you get around to it. And there's nothing too much over here I'm caring about. Just set all these trees for harvest so we don't slow down on that. And then all these trees for harvest as well. I'm going to probably do a pass on, do a round of wormwood, because we will need those eventually for pushing back the fog. It'll get to that level. Okay, so our first medical bed is done. So one thing you want to do is go in and on your staff, tell them that if they're hurt, heal. Yeah, don't do it for students that much until I know I'm fighting with them. But for the staff, okay, if they're hurt, go heal. Because they're suffering a conviction for being injured. You can see here, Gwendolyn, he's in pain, right? -10 conviction, right? So that is slowly dragging us down, possibly. These will start stacking up. -10 is huge, especially when you're going to run with Craving Recreation as a permanent debuff. Okay, so we see we've got a nice flower here. Make sure that we set the harvest with priority because we need those badly. And I don't know if any others ones have popped that we should be telling to do. We'll just select all those. I can keep that at 5. We really need that stuff. I'll double check this side. Yeah, there's 3 over here somewhere. So, oops, no, don't destroy. Harvest 5. Yeah, so all of them are queued up if they when they finish growing. Now, do we have enough for another student? Do we have any wands? We don't. Let's make another wand. Make one more wand. Get a third student in. Let me check our chest supply. 6 out of 10. What do I got going? Why is this on students? This should be on staff. No idea how that happened. I know I said to the staff. These are set to students. Okay, so that's why people are going to -1 for eating outside dining room. Somehow that got screwed up. Okay. Yeah, we're getting full again. Probably just tell them to build another one. Oh, there's stuff blocking all along here. Is there stuff blocking here? I'll go here. Yep. There we go. Put one there until this tree's gone. How's the fog? Not bad. Let's check and see. Can we make any more med beds? We can. So let's get a second one in. Put that right there. Basically want to get 4 med beds. 2 is fine. I'll probably get these 2 in and then I'll flip to getting some of the other stuff sorted out. So I need to get another luxury thing here, and then I need to get the windows in this and luxury in this so that this becomes a proper room. Get all these rooms online, basically, so we get that conviction bonuses, and then we can start to refine things. Very close to having kind of like that whole phase 1 setup for this. This is really looking good. It's really not janky at all, which is very unusual for the way I normally play. So this is a little bit janky, but honestly, it's better than what I used to do. It took me a while to figure out this pattern here of how you can put a stairs up, go up 1 level like that into a door, and then it will consider this as a 3 high wall, and this is above it. I could have made this a little bit better. This is like 1 level too high type thing, but it had to be because of how this is. So really, this is just how it has to be. But yeah, this ends up becoming a skewed room, but you can put a roof above it. Like, I mean, like a floor, so you can build on top of it without having to skew it with a roof like we would normally do. I think this is an important thing to know, so that you don't have to lose a whole chunk of your school because you want to skew a bedroom or whatever is calling for it. And where are we at now? So we got 2 students, and I bet we can get another one, and we'll be doing that. Okay, so we got that going. We got 3 students going. Everything else is set up. Let's check on this. Yes, we're making bitter gruel. So assumedly they would be eating the bitter gruel. All right, if I look at him, he should have something about 8 bitter gruel, but he does not. How about Gwendolyn? No, they don't care what they eat. These guys might be eating rats. They tend to like rats. And these guys don't care about food, so do these ones have it? Anyhow, whatever. I'm sure that they're prioritizing the food, eating. Like, I hope they eat the better food that's available. They don't just eat whatever's closest. I'll have to check when they're eating to see what I think they're like. What he's eating a rat. Okay, they love rats, right? And they get 0 conviction from rats. I'm not going to worry too much about it. If he's cooking more, it meant somebody ate them. See some more ice flowers coming in. So I think what we'll do is this room. And let me see, it's 2 to 1. I'm going to need 3 windows. I wonder if I have enough for that. The wood I have enough. The ice petals I have enough for 2. So we'll at least get those 2 in. I guess we would go 1, 2, 3. We'll start it from here. Or maybe we'll put them 1, 2. No, I think we'll just do like this. We'll go 1, 2. That's all I can build for now. I don't know. I don't need to prioritize those because it's not urgent. You just need more ice petals. There's always some resource that you're going to be strapped for. At every phase, when you're trying to sort of get a certain phase done, it'll be like, oh, now it's ice petals I need a lot of. Oh, now it's phoenix kisses I need a lot of. And that's kind of just how, now I need a whole bunch of rats. And if you have a lot of wolfen, you don't want to you don't kill all the rats. You want to keep some of the rats because they'll eat the rats and they'll get 0 conviction hit from it. Here's a phoenix kiss. We'll just grab that. So all the ice flowers I can find, I'm trying to make sure I'm setting harvest on them. So as soon as they're ready, they will harvest them. It looks like I got them all. I'll just keep checking on this. Okay, so we got 3 students, so that's good. I could take more students if I want to, and I probably should, but I'm just going to sort of try to measure it out a bit. We'll probably up this preemptively to 10. And can I take another student? Do I have any wands? None of those little crystal things drop wands. Well, let's get a few more wands going. Make 3 more. We got all that going. Do I need some research done? Did that care? We'll have to get into this eventually. So I have to be considering about Fire Wand 2, but I know to get through to them, it's right here. And I do want to get into this domesticating plants. That's really important. But we'll need more arcane scrolls, and I'm not prepared to do that yet. The other thing that we will have to consider is this. So there's an Earth Tier 2 that's gated behind this. So again, I need scrolls, and that allowed me also to grow my own trees. And then over here, here's a Lightning Tier 2, and we've already capped through. And so what we will do is, because this isn't going to cost us any scrolls, and we want to get to all the level 2 wands, especially lightning, we're going to start the research on this. So now we got some research going. We've got some wands going with the right amount of students. We've told them to harvest a bunch of things. I think that they're kind of on track the way they are. I need to go make a coffee, but I'm going to let it run while I'm gone. So I'll be gone for like 5 minutes, but I will let it run. So at least it's not, you're not sitting on a pause screen for 5 minutes, but hopefully nothing's going to go haywire because I can't reload the game. That's the rules. I can't save scum anything goes wrong while I'm gone. It might be I'll have to deal with it. So I'll be back as fast as I can. Just came back quick to check. I'm still not done making my coffee, but I saw the fog and I'm like, oh, we better get that taken care of. Okay, I'm back. And it seems nothing. It was 5 minutes. Made myself a macchiato, had a smoke. And it seems nothing terrible has happened. But I'm sure we have to now reevaluate. So I bet the research is done. Completed. Yep, that's good. So the Arcane Scrolls is holding us back now. We can make a Lightning 2 wand, and we're going to do that if we can. We'll remove this. We'll add a wand or Lightning 2. We are missing honey drops and potions of recharging. Well, honey drops is easy. Harvest. Oh, there's a crow's nest. It's got 2 of them. Priority destroy. Same with this one. Priority destroy. Okay, so we got that going. Potions of recharging means we need to get into alchemy as soon as possible. So we'll check in the research tab and we'll find our alchemy. And it's somewhere over here. Right there. And we need 2 scrolls and then we can do it. So it is time to battle. I was really hoping a malicious event would pop because then I could get myself 15 scrolls out of it. So who should we take? We've got all our main teachers, and they're a pretty good lineup. Nature, an earth, our lightning, and a fire. And you know what? We'll put our fire at the front, and that'll be really good because he's beefy, and then they can soak up hits. And we do have 2 med beds, so hopefully that'll work good. So we can really start getting the battles going, and we'll be very aggressive with the battles going forward. And here we go. Okay, so both of these are single targets, so that's awesome. And we just, unfortunately, his speed's not very high, so he doesn't get to go that fast. But we'll get this damage train going. That's 30, and he'll take 10 at the end of the turn. We'll drop another 35 on him. And then, oh good, they hit the tank, but yeah, double hit on the tank. No, that's not bad. Now he gets their fervor up, and that'll now negate all the damage coming in, so that'll be the end of the damage. So we'll get a fireball going. Oh, it's a crit. Nice 50-point crit. We'll do the growth on him again. And even though he will die at the end of the round, oh, lightning can access, so we'll hit this one instead. It's going to be absorbed, and another absorb. And he'll put his earth armor back up again. Now, unfortunately, because our fireball will kill it. It's 15, so you know what? We have to do it anyways. That worked good, and then we can get the growth on the Lantern Keeper. Do another bolt. She did it in the round, but it won't matter. And we'll just do a smash because it'll finish her off. And so we walked out of there with only one injury. Void Cap's pretty nice to get this because otherwise you would have to let them spawn. So it's always nice to get a bit of Void Cap in. Eyeballs, again, it's a resource that you would have to make, but now getting some from the battles is good. But mostly the 2 Arcane Scrolls, we'll let them go. We won't do any more battles. I'm going to go into research, and now we can get into our alchemy right here. And so we will build that, and we'll look at the requirements. Yes, we have what we need to do that, so we'll be able to get that going. And we'll let that research begin. And then we see we have a bunch of Phoenix Kisses that we should mark for harvest. We're not going to prioritize it though. We got a bunch more over here. Mark those for harvest. We'll mark all these crystals for harvest. There's 5 of them. Pretty good. We got any over here? There's one here. Because you can sometimes get goodies out of these. They're all level 1 wands and stuff, but it's worth doing. It's worth doing. And get that research flying. And once this research done, we'll put the alchemist station in this workshop just across from the wand shaper. The other thing to quickly check, do we have enough for one more? We do. Okay, so we can get that. That's important. I think I'll prioritize that. As well as then there needs to be luxury. So we're going to wait for this window to be done, and then we can start deleting torches now. So we'll just delete all these torches, but we'll take 4 out, and we'll leave 2 up just for now. Okay, and then we have to see about the luxury. Are we at that point yet? It's not that. It's under furniture, solemn pedestal. We do have enough. It's maybe not. Maybe not. I want the window to be done first, so we'll wait on that. And we need to go and check. I'm going to scroll right back. Double click here. 6 ice flowers. Set them all to priority harvest. No, it seems like we got everything marked up that we need. We have a student who's graduated. We will graduate them. Keep those add-up scrolls rolling. And we're going to need 15. We go check our scrolls currently. We have 15. We're going to get 6 more or 7 more. But arcane scrolls, we're really waiting for that malicious event. As soon as we get that, we'll get 15 arcane scrolls. And then we can bring in our first gifted student, and hoping that maybe I can even have the lightning wand 2 by then. I'm not going to do it, though, until I have lightning wand 2. There's no point in making a gifted student and spending all those resources if it's not at least a lightning wand 2. Otherwise, you're just going to have to upgrade them later, and it's a big waste of scrolls. Basically, that's what you want to be doing. You want to be building to where you've got your basic establishment done, where everything's going to be okay for conviction, sort of like what I've done and what I'm working towards. But then you need to basically gear up for bringing in wand 2 gifted. And that's why one of your first mages that you want to take is a lightning mage. They're the only ones who can summon gifted students. And then, of course, you need the lightning wand, or you need the wand 2 in order to do that. So we can now delete these last 2 torches because they provide negative decor. And we can also see, can we build a under crafting? Okay, so we finished that research, so that's the most important thing right now to get down. Is gonna put it right there. That's a priority 5. So we get that started. Get these deleted, and I'm not sure what the materials are for this, but wait, that was that fog, and that's not bad. We can accept that. There it goes. As soon as we got that done, then we can start working towards our luxury. And just always double check your lighting, make sure you haven't made a mistake anywhere. Okay, so this is done. So now we will not have potions of recharging. So that's another research point that we're going to have to get into. And so let's find out there. It's right there. And it does not require any scrolls. So we can just start that up, and then we'll be well on our way to be able to make the level 2 wands. So we got that going on, as well as we need to get the solemn put in place. We're going to need one here. We'll just stick that there, and let that one build first. And I want a priority 5 on that. Okay. And it's almost sleeping time. We got a little bit of research started. And we also need to bring in another student, but we'll do that tomorrow morning. We have a torch snuffer in the halls. So, unfortunately, that's not good. So we just immediately go to battle. Despite them sleeping, they can interrupt their sleep for a battle. There we go. These things will cause a lot of damage if you let them get going. As far as like putting torches out, not in battle. In battle, they're a pushover. They do hit pretty hard, though. I didn't have my armor up yet. Now, that'll be the only shot we take. And we can just keep on burning them down. Yep, armor is absorbing. We'll just It's going to be him then. Yeah, so you know what? Just smash. And that's a kill. They'll give us 2 scrolls, I believe, and some ectoplasm. So, all good. We need the ectoplasm, so happy to get some. And 2 more scrolls is also nice. You can see just from that little bit of time he was running around, he had damaged a torch up here. And that's again why you want to get it all to windows. So when those guys show up, they have nothing to put out. They can't be running around and putting windows out. They just can put torches out. So, but yeah, he had damaged one up here. It got fixed, I believe, and then 2 more down here. You have to note too, you can destroy these torches, I believe, that are in the basement, but replacing them is not easy because I don't think you put a window on these walls. It would do no good. But you can probably put some of the braziers down. And the one guy got injured. You see he's down. He's in the bed, healing up. And I bet you he'll heal. No, he won't be fully healed. He's going to get up to eat, then he'll go back and finish that off. Okay, so even though they're all starting to eat and stuff, I'm going to let them do that. I think if you interrupt their eating and then they don't have eat slots, then they actually won't eat, and then they can have debuffs. So you wait till they're all sort of in their morning meal. Now I can go and we'll just again summon a basic student just to keep that diploma mill going. You can go higher than 3 students as well, and I probably should, but that's kind of easing into it. I think it will, though. I think I'm going to start mass hiring, or not hiring, mass recruiting students. So if you find now, see, because you have 3 of them, if you go here, the costs are higher. Now it's not a cost for wands. Yeah, you can just, I'll get a dark wand, don't mind. But you need 2 staff to come and hire. That'll be fine. It just takes 2 staff members, and it takes longer. So now it's 1 hour to summon one. But there's no reason not to get them going. And I think students number 3 through 6 cost the same. Just 2 guys. So really, that's why I built 6 beds. I'd like to have 6 students going. They do run around and help with stuff, especially the hauling. And they tend gardens and things like that. So the students help. They'll do cleaning. Like, they'll do all the little mundane tasks for you. I'm going to get another one. Let's get this school fully online. Now it's unfortunately taken away from the research time doing this. Lost a couple hours during the day. Okay, and we're gonna do one more. Yep, I'm gonna get them all done. Get all 6. Need those add-up scrolls. Like, you think you need arcane scrolls and they're the tough ones to get. That's not true. As the game progresses, you're going to get so many arcane scrolls. You'll use them a lot, but you will get a lot of them. It'll be add-up scrolls that once you start to get gifted students, those are the ones you're going to fall behind on, because the only way to get add-up scrolls that I've found, later you can make them with the scrivener, but early on, the only way to get them is by graduating students. And you can see we just hired that one, and we've already got Horatio, who's ready to graduate. So we got to graduate him. Horatio, get out of here, and then we'll have to grab another student. So I think we'll need another wand, and we'll just we have that queued up, but we better get a fire wand going there. The dark wand that we got, it came out of one of these crystals that we had popped. Now he's getting this one. And there, he got an air wand. So that's good, that's good. Okay, so we're ready. We can definitely, because we have that air wand, we can just do that. And then we'll have back to our 6. And then, of course, now Ignacio needs to be graduated. So we'll get rid of Ignacio. And we'll have to get another one. And that's perfect. That's exactly what we want to see happening. Just running that diploma mill like crazy. And we're basically now, we're trying to get so we can make a level 2 wand, a lightning wand. And we're also working hard towards have enough scrolls to do gifted students, because we want to do a lightning 2 gifted student, and then also we need to get this done, so that's going to be a priority as well, and it'll give us arcane scrolls. So but I want to fill up my school first. Okay, so there's one, and then we need one more. A fire wand. We'll do this. It's been a real day of recruiting. Not a lot's getting done other than that. See these Phoenix Kisses. Let's just set the harvest command on it. Let's tell all the wood to be harvested. Again, these are things students cannot do. These I want. These we want. I think that's about, there's some Phoenix Kisses. We want those. I think I'm going to do a rat harvest. And I think that's about everything. And then, of course, any ice flowers that pop, we want them to be onto those. Same over here. If we could find an ice flower and tell it to harvest, just make sure. Yeah, that's just the one. So get that going. Okay, so we got all the students in, and there's enough time for battle. I always like doing a bunch of battling right before evening, because then they'll sleep in the med beds. They won't get a bonus from sleeping in their rooms, but they're going to sleep anyways. They might as well be resting in the med beds and healing up while they're doing both things. So I'm going to begin this battle, and we're probably going to try and push real fast, see if we can't go the whole way. I don't know if I can, but I'm sure going to try. Okay, we'll get a growth on this one. And a bolt. Same one. We're gonna take it. We're gonna take some serious damage here, though. Not serious, but like we're gonna take damage because they all got turns before we could get our earth armor up. Okay, took some more damage. Not good. That's going to slow us down. Just pay attention to their hit points, and going to die at end of round, so we'll hit this one. Nice crit. See, we didn't waste that crit on this because we knew he'd die at the end of the round. Should be all absorbed now. Put his armor back up. Finish him off. They've done a good job on the combat, honestly. They just, and I haven't played a lot of high-level combat, but it gets pretty interesting at the higher levels. But it is one area that it's early access, so I'm hoping we're going to see some real big improvements to this whole combat, making it more dynamic and so on. I'm sure we will. They could just go do so much with this. I hope they look to Darkest Dungeon for inspiration about how to do these types of battles and how to make them, real interesting. So that was great. We got 10 arcane scrolls out of that. I don't think this is the final room, but man, that feels like a boss drop. Really like getting 10. Yeah, see, we still have one more, and we're going to go immediately into it. We're not waiting. They're going to run off and refill their mana, which is great. The mana thing is right here, and they'll come back down. And hopefully this is the last fight. But no, it's not. There's still one more. I might be pushing a little bit hard. I've done this before and actually then wiped because of it. So I got to be real careful. There's no reason to rush it too much. Oh, there's some brutal hits that came in there. Now we got the armor up. That's going to mitigate a great deal of the damage. Just checking their hit points. I'm starting to get a little nervous. There's a nice crit. He'll die at the end of the round. Beautiful. Beautiful. This is all mitigated now. As soon as you get the earth armor up and you're down to just 2, everything gets mitigated. Now it's just a matter of finishing it off. Unfortunately, he didn't crit, so we're going to have to hit him again. We get the last creature to go, and then we'll have to consider, do we go for the last fight, or are we going to just take it easy and rest up? And just keep this going. I just realized these are hotkeyed. Which, of course, they are. That would just be bad game design if they didn't hotkey the spells. Hopefully crit. That looks like a crit to me. Well played, well played. Okay, not bad. Again, I love getting void caps because I don't want to ever have to farm them. Okay, so we have one last battle. This is where I believe this is it. It might not be. There might be still one more beyond it because I do remember being stretched out pretty good before you get to it. It might be here or it might be one more. The time of the day, it's just about sleeping time. They are pretty beat up. And my concern would be if I send them back in there, this guy especially, there would be a chance he could die. It's a small chance, but it is possible. These are usually not that hard of fights. I feel like pushing it one more right before they sleep. I mean, we got almost just enough time. I think we're going to try it. I could have taken a student, but they just don't hit hard enough when they're low level. Here they come. Now they're pushing into when they're supposed to be sleeping, so they're not going to be happy about that, but I'm hoping this is the last fight. Okay, this is all single target damage. It is going to hurt. Hopefully this guy doesn't take all 3 shots. Again, I'm playing hardcore. If any dupe, any staff, any student dies on my watch, the run is over. Okay, so at least they went to the tank on those hits, and now we get the earth armor up. We're still going to take damage because there's 3 of them, so we have to get one of them dead this round. Hopefully we get a crit. Yes. There we go. Dies at the end of the round. Now the tank will just absorb everything, so they will take no more damage, so we're in good shape. Sometimes you got to push. Early game, you got to actually just like really push the battles, even though it's overall not that great for your dupes. Because when you're playing Relentless, you can't take it too casual. No, earth armor. Can't risk taking any hits. There's a nice crit. Just in time. And it's dead at the end of the round. It's still going to get its attack off, so we will finish it. Just in time before he's shot. It would have just been the armor anyways. So, oh, okay. So this, for the first time, so this is my 4th playthrough. This is the first time that it changed the start, which is really interesting to know. And I knew that something weird was going on because this was like fungal chamber, and normally when you get through to here and you get the Oracleum of Power, it's different. It's like a different background setting. And I had this one in my first real playthrough, the Fungal Cavern, and I remember getting here, and there's this cursed student who's going to be well, it's good he's vivified. He's a fire wand too. Like, this is just a great bonus, okay? So you're going to be able to free him, and I'm going to now have a fire wand 2 student who is, I don't know if he's gifted. I don't think he's gifted, but he's at least going to be fire wand 2, and he's going to be able to, he's going to go to level 4, right? So he can immediately replace I can train him up and replace Emery with him. And luckily he's vivified, so he also can be a bit beefy. So trials and medallions are very important if you're going to make a staff. So bitter stir fry, I don't think I can get that. But it gets 100 max. Oh my goodness. I'm going to look into that. Gutberry soup, that's doable. I can make that happen by restricting his diet to gutberry soup and cooking some up for him. And that's going to get him just a conviction bonus, not a big deal. Cast a learning stone with no other students present. This often, believe it or not, actually happens. But we can also make that happen if we want to. And permanently increase, that's amazing. Defeat a 2 skull or higher enemy while rested. That's very easy to achieve. Clean 3 messes. I'm sure he'll end up doing that. But it's just a lightning skill cap. So he's not bad. He's not bad, and we'll have to work on him. And thank God he's vivified and not human. So that means, so Stone Ruins is where the Oriclem of Power is. So it's this one now I have to really blitz through as well. So this worked out quite well, but now we know we're going to have to hit that very, very soon. But we can't do any more today. They've got to go to sleep. I have to double check this as far as, I think that they will, Viscera, no. I think that there's nothing you can do. They're just going to come and do this on their own. Right? They're going to come. Yeah, see, he's going to come down. I think he's doing it. Yeah, he's going to break the curse. So he's casting dark magic at it, and he's going to break the curse. It's going to take him a while, though. That's fine, though. Everyone else is sleeping and healing up. Yeah, 2 guys healing. Perfect. Everyone else didn't get injured. Okay, now, boom. Now we have, and we actually have 7 students, okay? Now, hopefully one of these guys would graduate at some point, but I don't think so. No, they're all very new. I hired them all at once. So, see, he goes up to level 4. So he gets 7 students. That's a bit of a problem because that means we're missing a bed. So what we need to do is we have to look at these. It's assigned to Gwendolyn. This is to none. Okay, so we're actually going to assign this to Paul. And what we do is we're going to change this to allowed none. No, we're going to change this to allowed Paul. Okay, and assign it to Paul. So he has a bed. It's not going to keep him happy, but he's got the new student bonus. So, but we'll graduate one of these guys out very soon, and then we'll be back down to 6. So we've really, really pushed things to the limit here. What we need to do is make one of these a classroom. All right, so this is a classroom, and we're going to make another one up here. And there's a reason why I'm going to do that. So we go to teaching, take a learning stone, and just slap it similar like I have in here. I think we'll just do it like this. Bring it out one step, just like this. Okay, and we're going to set that like that, right? You'll see the reasoning behind what I'm doing once I get things going. I'm just got to wait through the night. So things ballooned very fast because of this whole quest line we did. So it is random. Like I got the stone runes 3 times in a row going down this way. But this time, and then one time I had this one that was going off this way. And then I didn't see it for 2 more runs. And now I've got this one and stone runes together. So stone runes we'll do next because the Oriclem of Power will be at the end. So we'll let all this go, and then we'll see the how we're going to do this. So what we're going to do here, okay? We're going to right now it's set to all students, right? But what we're going to do is we're going to set it to these students, okay? So they're allowed, and the staff is allowed, right? Paul's not allowed. We're going to have Paul train up here independently so he can get that medallion done. Okay, so we still haven't unlocked the potions either, so we got a lot going on. We need that research to finish up. Okay, so this is done, and we're going to go into access, and we will say that only Paul is allowed. And then he'll learn independently. We don't want to level him up too fast, right? Now, he'll get stressed if he doesn't get classes, but they'll get around to doing it, as long as I don't keep researching and doing other stuff. So, but he'll be studying alone, which if we go again, look at his medallions, he has this one, solo learning, okay? So once that's cracked, then we will release it. But we have bitter stir fry. This one's, I'm going to have to beeline towards 100 hit points on a vivified, on a fire vivified means he can front line. And a gutberry soup. So we'll do gutberry soup first. And so the way that we'll do this, we'll simply add a meal order, and we will say make a gutberry soup, and let's just say, make two per day, or have two on hand, and then we go into consumables, and we add a new restriction. Okay, and first then we go into meals, and we tell people to not eat gutberry soup. Same here. Okay, and then for this one, we put Paul in it, and then we say to him, we want to say, first clear all, okay? Didn't work, so often doesn't. Okay, there it is. And then we want to find gutberry soup, and that's what he's eating. And that's going to get that going. And the last thing we have to do is look into research just so we know, where is the stir fry meal? Is it going to be something that's easy to get? There be dragons, bitter stir fried. There it is. Okay, so what is it going to take to get there? It's going to take quite a bit of research. It's going to take four scrolls through here. That's fine. We need all this stuff. And then into here. So we get our kitchen online faster. We should probably do this as well then. But we go just beeline down here. But this one, see, has a huge cost requirement of 24 arcane scrolls to beeline towards that. Can I make it there? I don't know. I don't know, but sometimes you just get a lot of arcane scrolls, so we certainly are going to try, but we need to finish the current, we can't get too obsessed with that. Because again, although he's going to turn out really well, and we'll probably keep him for a long time, ultimately we will be letting him go because we'll want a gifted student with Fire 1-2. And he's only a regular student with Fire 1-2. But certainly we're going to be keeping him as a staff for a while. They're almost done that research, but unfortunately we do have more research we got to keep pressing. Okay, so that research is done. Let's go and check in our alchemy station, add potion order. We now can make potions of recharging, and we want to do until, and we want to keep always 4 on hand, and that's great. That's great that we got that. Okay, so that's set up. We have already told this to make a Lightning 1-2 when it can, so that's ready to go. We can get a gifted Lightning 1-2 student in, so we can train them up to become staff. So then the next thing is we have to consider, are we going to research? And I really feel like we need to. So I feel like that we need to beeline down to that. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to just take it to here. I'm going to take it to here. And then we need more scrolls, so we might as well start battling as well. So you can see here's Paul. He's getting independent classes, at least for a little bit of time. And I'm waiting for the last our Gwendolyn to heal up before I consider doing more. But we have so much now. It's starting, the pressure of the mid game is starting to really kick in, where we have a lot of stuff we want to do. Right? We haven't even finished. We can check and see on our rooms. This one still, it needs more luxury, right? I need 5 more luxury here, and so we have to see. Do we have the stuff? Yes, we do. So we need to put 1 more in here, okay? And then this room also, to become proper, needs 1 more. So we need to build those 2. And that finishes that out. We're starting to get that mid-game pressure where there's just, you're trying to move in 15 directions at once. There's just so many different things that need to be done, as well as just maintaining the base so that things don't start to fall apart. Luckily, the fog is still, it's going to move forward, though, very soon. Haven't started getting lightning storms yet. I'm not sure when they start to kick in. I think it's around maybe day 30. Okay, solo learner's done. Now, we can leave that set up that way. And I don't know how many students can be accommodated, but it sure is a lot of them. But I think we'll just kind of leave that alone for now. Once I graduate a student, we get back to our standard 6, I'm going to turn this one off. So then we only have one teacher active. Because it's really taking our entire staff's resources are being pumped into all of this. You got 2 teachers plus 2 researchers. And then the cook should be going pretty hard. Okay, so we got that one research done. Called fully stocked. And one of the things we can do with fully stocked is we can go into storage and we see we have a pantry. Right? And now we can consider how we want to put our pantry in. And I think we'll just do it like this, where we're going to have one facing that way and then one facing that way. And they can just do that whenever they want to. Nobody's ready to graduate. Yeah, it's still a long ways to go. And we're watching the day clock carefully. It is about time that we're going to push this, because you need enough time in the day to push multiple battles, so that then when the night hits, the injured dupes will sleep. So we will push this, because none of our students are even close to being capable of jumping in on this, even Paul. They're just not trained up enough for that. So we will stake just our 4 teachers, which takes them away from doing the important things they need to be doing. But this is extremely important to get this. As soon as you find this stone cave or stone cavern, it's a really important one to get unlocked early. And it's a fairly easy run through. It's one of the beginning dungeons. There'll all be 1-star fights throughout. This thing AoEs, which is not good. I'd love to have him dead before he does it, but he's going to pop 10 on everyone. And now we get the earth armor up, which will not really help to tank against that, but at least it absorbs a bit. The idea, though, is get him dead. There's a crit, good. And so now there'll be no more damage coming in, because he'll tank her blows. And we just have to damage rain her down. Okay, remember I can hotkey these. I keep on clicking. So earth armor here. Fireball. Hit a crit. Thank you. There we go. Great, great. Crits are good because they save mana. Very nice. That's a great drop to get. And 2 more arcane scrolls. Nope. And then we want to tell them, do it again. They will run off to fill up with mana. And so eventually I will build a mana stone down here. But yeah, maybe I'll pop it now. It's well worth doing. It just makes their lives easier. Just put one like that. And now when they're down here, they'll run to this to get mana once it's built and has charges, instead of having to run all the way up here. Just a little efficiency, that's all. Okay. Single target AoE. So unfortunately we will take another 10-point shot. I can bolt down on it, it doesn't matter, I won't prevent it from happening. We will be taking damage from this. Okay, so it's earth armor. Start to tank it a little bit. Just gotta pay attention to their hit points. Make sure nobody's getting too low. Some of them have very low hit points, like Brett, right? It's 80 hit points max. You gotta be so careful about that. She'll die at the end of the round, but she's gonna get her turn, so we'll just have to finish her. Now we can damage rain him. And he will AoE everybody. It's very unfortunate. We'll keep the earth armor going. We just don't want him taking damage. He's already gotten kind of low. Because if they get too low, then we're going to have to stop this this push. You know, in an ideal world, I will push the whole way. I just don't know if I have time to do it. That 20 ice petals pretty good, and scrolls. Erewhon's not bad. Okay, so again, check the time. Still got lots of time. Gonna keep pushing. I feel confident their hit points are okay to keep going. And they'll run up, get mana, and come back down. Again, as you're doing this, realize nothing else is being taken care of. I'm going to do this battle thing. I push the fog back, and then that's going to be the end of the day. That's as far as I can push today. I'll finish it tomorrow. Okay, this is a Strigoi. It's a single target. It's pretty easy to deal with. They do hit very hard, but it's very easy to deal with once the armor's up. Unfortunately, he's going to get one shot off. Good. He hit the right guy. 35 is not that bad, actually. Now it can just be tanked. No crit. The bolt. Absorbed. Put the armor on him. Looking for crit. Yes, got it. The growth. Bring him down to 20. And lightning will finish him. Not bad. Okay. So what we're going to do now is, before they do anything else, do a superior repel. So look at that going. So that superior repel will push everything back. There's no other malicious events or anything going on. I don't see anyone wandering halls. I think they're all stabilized. They need to heal. They need to sleep. So that'll take this chunk of time. It's going to take a few minutes to run through that. So I'm going to go grab a quick smoke and leave it running while they sleep, because I know not much will happen in the night. When I smoke very fast. I'll be like 2.5 minutes. I'll be right back. And I'm back to finished eating. We have some battles that just popped, but I'm not sure their state of condition. We'll check what these battles are. That's a 2-star, and that's a 2-star. One of my playthroughs, I went through a 3-star when I shouldn't have, and it ended up ending my run because one of the mages died. I'm a little bit nervous about taking on a 2-star right now at this point, because all it would take would be like 2 AoEs and 1 heavy hit point mob blocking those AoEs, and very easily one of my guys could get burned down to death because 80 hit points. Yeah, it's just, or if I had 3 heavy hitters and high hit points, I could just see myself just getting lunched. If I check on my potions, I don't probably have any potions that I found that were, where is potions? I thought there was a category for it. Minerals, plants. Maybe there's not, or maybe I just don't have any. I'm going to say no. I'm going to say that would be too risky. I don't want to play through the end. That would just demoralize me for today for live streaming if all of a sudden this playthrough just suddenly ended and I had to start over again. So I think we're just going to pass. Our focus needs to be on this. We're going to ignore those battles. Had a lot going on with researching, and we got too many students, so we need someone to graduate. So I think we just have to pass on those battles. And the only argument for it would be that Paul has... is this one done? Yes. He's doing the soup. Yeah, he has to defeat a 2 skull or higher enemy well rested. Would like to do it. I don't know. He's still, like, what level is he at? He's only level 1. He's going to be absolutely useless in the fight. I'm really torn here. I don't even know if I can get to the battle in time. No, I'm going to just go and say no, we're not doing that. We'll get a 2-star battle later. He's only level 1. It's a long time for he'll level up. I mean, there's arguments for going for it, but honestly, I just don't. I don't feel confident about it. I think if everybody was fully healed, I might have gone for it. No, again, we're going to hit this again to the point where we will push it to the Oriclum today, but we'll wait until the day is almost over before we go for it. You see all the students, they're cleaning everything up, right? And that's why we're not getting oozes. You do not want to have a messy kitchen. If you get a messy kitchen, you're going to have a lot of oozes. Oh, one thing I do with the pantries that I forgot all about is I want to turn off plant and animal parts. Just have meal, ingredients, and meals for these things. Okay, do like that. And then over on these chests, and this is a bit finicky, and they need to fix this. I don't know of a faster way to do it. I'm not sure if I do. Maybe I can do it like this. If I double-click them all, it selects those five. I don't know why I wouldn't select these ones. And to just turn off, see, like when you select a whole bunch of them, it won't let you seem to turn that off, right? So what I have to do is go meal ingredients off. Where's meals? Meal ingredients and meals. Turn those off, go copy, and then I'd have to go to each one of these and paste it. And it's fine, it just takes a bit, but I just wish there was an easier way. And again, early access, I'm sure they're going to quality of life a lot of this stuff so that it's, you know, you're able to actually just do this faster. Either that or I just don't know what I'm doing, and I'm trying to set the settings wrong. But turn off all the meals and ingredients from these things, and now it'll all be stored in these pantries, which is good because it all comes from this garden. So the idea is the garden's very, very close to the kitchen. Everything's stored here. Everything's cooked here. All right, so that's a general idea. Now, eventually, if you want to get real creative, what you could do is you could put into each one of these rooms, one of these pantries, and tell it to hold the meals. So then the meals would be in the rooms where they're going to eat. That's a little bit more later game stuff to set up, though, for efficiency. Now, they should finish that research, I think, before we're going to go to battling. It's very close, and we'll just double check. What were we researching? Oh yeah, good ventilation. So we are getting close to, we got that one. This will allow us to have chimneys, okay? Side chimney being the critical one. And so that will push us towards getting kitchen, but after we're done this one, we would normally then need to do this one. However, we're pushing for this bitter stir fry, simply because it's easy to do, right? And you see, it just takes bitter rice times 1, which I find very odd, because you would think that it would, you know, when you're making bitter gruel, it's bitter rice 1. However, one thing to know is, see this, it takes 8 fire, okay, so 8 cast or whatever. I think that means 8 mana per, but then when they're cooking these ones, it's 36, so it's a little bit heavier duty to make. It's almost 4x as hard to make, so that's part of the thing. But having a dedicated cook is not going to be a problem. Appreciate everybody who's watching the stream. Hope that you're finding it entertaining. Feel free to hit the like button on the stream. It'll help out. Consider subscribing. If anyone has any questions about this game or what I'm doing or anything at all, just throw it in the chat. And I do have it up on my laptop so I can see if anything's being put in the chat, and I'll try and respond. Okay, that research is done. How much time? We have lots of time, so we're going to get the next level going. We cannot do this one yet due to the lack of scrolls, but we do need this one. I don't know, do I want to spend the scrolls on this, though? I don't think I do, but I think I'll let the research turn off for a bit and let the mages actually take care of some of the harvesting and things, because we're starting to look a little bit overgrown. Yeah, and so we'll let them just focus on tasks for a little bit of time. And we're going to run this for maybe another 2 or 3 hours of the day, of this day, not real hours, but the game hours, before we're going to push this. But I want to push all the way to the final battle, so I probably am going to make sure I have at least 3 hours available, so I don't burn into their sleep time too much. Yeah, we need to let them start doing some harvesting and work, so not researching will allow that to occur. Double check all our lighting. Everything's good. Double check our rooms designation, and we got bedroom, bedroom. We got a dormitory. These don't matter. 2 basic classrooms, diner and mess hall, workshop, and scullery. This, of course, this schoolroom is nothing because we haven't added any luxury to it. Oh, it's all looking good. Oh, I forgot all about the battling. Okay, so we only got like 2 hours of slots left. That's okay. We can still make it work. Oh, everybody is busy doing something? What's going on? Why is that? What's blocking us? This isn't blocking us because the ghost went through. Can the ghost wander through stuff? Did I block access? I mean, it's possible. There's no malicious events. Everything is set up. So this... Yeah, I blocked their access. Okay, we need to... Yeah, see that? Okay, we need to move it there. Priority 5. And the ghost, I think, got stuck down here. Oh, that's really not... Yeah, that's not good. What? Yeah, that's terrible. Terrible that happened. There we go. Okay, so... Let's get that battle going. So, we will be taking... Is Paul... No, he's still pretty meh. I think we'll put this guy in the front slot. That's the one they focus on first. The fire mage, because he's beefy in there. We can put Brett here, and then our nature guy here. And let's begin. Push this really hard. Yeah, here we go. Oh, this is a terrible one to start out with. We got 3 mites. They're all AoE, and they all debuff the power. Okay, so what they do, they AoE everyone, which debuffs their power, and they all take like 10 damage. Not a very good setup at all. This is what I was talking about, that other 2 skull battle, where if I'd gone into it and it had been like 3 AoEers, it could have easily resulted in one of my mages dying. See that? There's 30 damage across the board, right? And the earth armor is not going to help. All it's going to do is protect his hit points because they just constantly AoE. So hopefully it's crits. Good, good. That mitigated some. Unfortunately, we're going to take another round of heavy AoEs because he can't crit. Yeah, that's real. We're really getting beat up here. Unfortunately, this is going to prevent us from being able to move forward into another battle. No crit. Dies at the end of the round. Because our mages are just too injured now for us to move forward. So unfortunately, it's gonna see that, like, we're down to 20 on Brett, right? So unfortunately, we're just gonna go with damage. make sure absolutely that we get it killed. So unfortunately, a triple stack of AoEers is going to end that push for the day. So we'll have to leave that in. It's a 2-star battle next, so we'll have to bring in our Paul in on this fight, and that'll satisfy that challenge. So tomorrow we'll finish that off. Hopefully they'll. It's really a lot of downtime now with the healing, and unfortunately we have 2 medical beds only. That has to be corrected. We need to get now more in, so everyone who needs to heal can heal. This is going to be priority 5. Get that done quickly. I should have done that a while ago. The nighttime's a little boring. Probably gonna need to do a fog push soon again. Once it moves one more forward, I'll do that. This playthrough was wild. The first 10 days it rained every single day. And then as soon as I got this roof finished, I think it's rained once. I'm not sure why he's up. I guess he had enough sleep in him. Okay, so at least we have the 4 medical beds now. Let me check their hit points. Full, not full, not even close. Yeah, so hopefully we can fight. Better check our priorities. Make sure they're all set to heal if necessary. Yes, they are. And we better put Paul there too, because he's going to be fighting. Okay, so that doesn't matter. These are all guys who are going to graduate immediately. And that should all happen soon. There should be soon a whole bunch of them that we're going to... Yeah, they're all pacing at the same level. Because I brought them all in around the same time, same day. Let me check on their healing. Full. It's getting there. This is going to take a while. Well, what'll happen, we won't take Brett. And we'll take Paul. Because the 2-star. So we don't have to wait for this guy. We just basically wait for our Fire Wand guy to get a little bit more full. This guy for sure to be filled up fully. Paul's ready to go. He's now level 2, which is good. That'll help a lot in the battle. But he definitely won't hit 3 today. And we have to check on our research because the next thing we need to do is this one, and we need 6 more scrolls. Really would love a malicious event would pop. That would help if we get 15 scrolls out of that. Okay, Linus is ready. We want to graduate them because I don't like having 7 students. I'd much rather have 6, so we'll graduate this. We get down to 6. Okay, that's good. There's one gone. Up to 40 adept scrolls, but we're going to burn through them real fast soon. We're already at day 21. My goal was to have my staff rolled over. There we go. Caitlin's ready to graduate. Let's get rid of her. My goal was to get them rolled over by day 30. I don't know if that's achievable or not. Sure going to try. Okay, so this thing got fog blocked. That sometimes happens. And now we got 3 more ready to go. I think he's still doing it. Okay, there we go. I'm going to get rid of these. 2 more to go. We're going to graduate both of those students. Okay, another 16 scrolls. We're up to 63. Feeling good. And we're down to 3 students. And that's good. I'm going to graduate these guys out because I probably will be hopefully grabbing a gifted student. There's Nestor's ready with an advanced wand. So we need them to graduate. And we'll get that going. And once they're gone, that reduces the cost to bring in a new student. Okay. Now, the question is, can we do it yet? No, because we have to do the research. So, that being said, I think we will just bring in a normal one, and we will find whatever wand. We have an air wand one. Yeah, we have water wand. So we'll just bring in whatever. Yeah, everything would be fine if we just get a malicious event to pop. Got to keep an eye on the time. I'm going to need about 5 hours, I'd say, to push that battle. Why are we not summoning here? Gwendolyn, come on. Okay, Paul completed that gutberry soup eater. What that means is we will turn off gutberry soup and we'll go with bitter gruel. I think we'll start doing 12 at a time. And then we go back into consumables. This restriction here, we can just get rid of that one. And then back on the meals, we got things set up correctly. And they can go with that for now. Okay, it's time to start battling, because this is introducing extra battle to us. I think I'll take Paul and just test him out, because Gwendolyn is... no, we need to wait for that. We need Gwendolyn. Gwendolyn is our Earth Mage. So hopefully Gwendolyn will hurry up, get this done. You know, what's taking him so long? Missing ingredient, water wand. Cancel that. We don't have time to fool around with this. I have no idea why it was missing. So we need Gwendolyn here. This fight we don't need Paul for. We just need to get it out of the way. It's a 1 star. Oh no, triple set of mites. That really is no good. Now we're just going to get a ton of damage raining in. There's 30 points across the board. Earth armor doesn't even help, but I will mitigate anyways. At least he doesn't take any more damage. Okay, so there's a crit. Got rid of one of them, thank God. Fortunately, we can't get the second one down. They're going to get their next splash off. And you see Brett is already down to 30. That's okay. He's going to be replaced by the other guy. Fireball. And then end of turn kills him. Get the growth going. A bolt. He's going to splash. Brett's down to 20 again. We'll just go for the smash. The fireball to finish. Oh, at least picked up 2 scrolls. Okay, to push this, we will need to sub out Brent. This is a 2 skull fight. Brett is the one, the lightning mage has to go out. And then we're bringing in Paul. And we're going to run this lineup. Hope it works out. Here's the fog. We can let it go 1 more level though. Hopefully this maybe is the last battle. Here comes Paul. Students are always so slow. 2 star. Maybe it's the last battle. It looks like the room shape. And there's one AoEer, so that's not bad. Now, Paul still only got Fireball 1, unfortunately, so that's not very good. I'm going to go with Vengeance in the front row, because it's just going to end up doing more damage than anything that he's going to dish out with his Fireball. And then I think I could probably put a Vengeance in the back row. This might seem a little odd. I don't know why he didn't get Vengeance. Might seem a little odd what I'm doing, but you'll see the end result. Right there, boom. Just took 60 because all of them Vengeanced. I think we'll Fireball this one so we know that we can probably get him killed. Let's keep the Earth Farmer going. Just like that. Throw a Fireball at this one. Oh, it's a crit. This will kill him. And the Mite's going to kill himself. So that's a good use of Vengeance there. And you know what? Just finish it off. And that gets Paul his 2-star medallion, I believe. Gets his 2 scrolls, a little bit of food, some smoke stick, and definitely stone is nice to get. Okay, so just double check on Paul. Did that actually work for his medallion? It was defeat a 2 skull or higher enemy will rest it. So it didn't work, and the reason why is he's probably doesn't have the rested condition. Sleep is alert. Now he has to be up higher in order to get rested. I guess what that's going to require is to give Paul a custom schedule. It's right up here. We're going to move Paul into it. All right. And what we're going to do is now let Paul wake up, eat some food, and then go back to sleep. I'd say for a long time, and that will push him to rested. And then at the end of the day, if we do a battle, we'll always have him ready to go, because we really need that one. I think we need it anyways. I'd like to get it done on him. It's this one. Yeah, +5 permanent conviction is very good to have. So you can see so now the Orculum has changed. Because before it was always Oriclum of Power. Now it's Oriclum of Speed. So this is going to give a permanent bonus to their speed when they do it for those students. So if the theory is correct, then I wonder if that's just the way it works, and now that's the one I have, or is there going to be another one somewhere that's power? I don't know exactly. But this is done, and it is time for them to sleep. I'll take speed. Okay, speed is good. I prefer power, of course, but I'll take what I can get. Oh, we're going to let them all go to sleep, rest up. And we have to check if we can do that research yet. Oh, we're 2 scrolls short. Okay. That one's really important to do because Paul will get plus 100 hit points permanently for having that. We're waiting for the night period. Not a lot I can really do right now during the night. I'm just going to kind of wait it out. Our ghost is just grinding away with his level 1 skills. Now, I think we'll do a battle very early when we get up, simply because we need to get 2 more scrolls. So I think we'll just do this battle. It will unlock some more wings. It will also, when it says like it will have consequences, what it means is it unlocks further events. So there can be stuff that's going on that right now is not happening, but will start to happen because you've now pushed the dungeon a bit further. So when you do this one, it does cause the entire game to start throwing new random events at you that are a little more severe. Okay, so we'll let them eat. And I think we're just going to go and do that battle and get the, because I want to get the research started for the stir fry. As well as then I need more students to come in. Okay, so we're going to start this. All right. Will we take Paul? Yeah, sure. I mean, he doesn't get the bonus from it or anything, but because it's only 1 star. But, you know, we'll test him out again. He'll be a lot better once he's powered up a bit. Okay, this will be a very easy fight. This is an AoE, however. So because it's an AoE, this is... it's great to use Vengeance against things at AoE, especially when you can get both of them off at once before it goes. And now we can just put a growth on him. Him or her. And then boom. And it takes 60. Now we just start fireballing. And the next time she attacks, she would die. But I can try and see if we can whittle her down before she fires again, which we can. Okay, there's the 2 scrolls. And now messy meddlers have been loosed. Okay, so that's a new event that can happen. And what did it give us? Well, it's only given us... it now says diving deeper may have consequences, so there's another unlock going on. However, we have the scrolls to do our research now. This one here, there be dragons, so that it gives us access to the dragon walk, which we don't have meat yet, so we can't really get this going. However, we probably do need to get it up and running simply because that's probably how we can make bitter stir fry. So knowing that, we should realize we will need meat, and unfortunately meat comes from this line, and we've done very little research into this. And here's the meat recipe. So we are going to need the scrolls to unlock through here. It'll also give us access to brains, which we're going to need as well. So unfortunately that does now dictate that we need to go this direction. So we are simply going to say research right straight through that, and considering then the scroll use, what that means is we should change our plan and use these other arcane scrolls to get in a gifted student. And that is why I didn't want to hire a student right away. Because if I'm going to hire a gifted student, I can't have 3. If I had 3, then it means I have to have 2 lightning mage staff to bring it in. So what we will do is we'll go summon gifted student, and we'll get that going on, and we'll have to get we're getting a lightning gifted student, and that's going to end up being our lightning staff that we will replace with. So Brett, being a lightning mage, can summon a gifted student, and it just costs 15 arcane scrolls and 15 adept scrolls. So we're going to do that. Yeah, I'll take a little bit of time. Oh. Not good. We got a messy meddler wandering the halls. Running around, making a mess, which is going to cause oozes to spawn. This thing, they fire single target, so you just do damage to them and get your tank to absorb the hits. Yeah, that'll mitigate the damage. You wasted crit, didn't need it, so be it. Okay. So we'll keep all this moving along nicely. We're getting our gifted student. Almost ready. And hopefully it's a good race. It's a human. And such is life. There's not much you can do about that. So Oswald is ready to graduate, and we'll just do that. Graduate. Here we go. Now we have to consider that we should bring in another gifted student once we have more scrolls built up. So it's not urgent, but the one thing is that we will need. So now we have the lightning and the fire at level 2, and now the next one that we need is earth. So we'll go in here and we'll see, and we don't have it unlocked, so we will have to eventually research it. So for now, we're just going to leave it. I probably should bring in a normal student, actually, since it's going to be a while before we can get the earth going, because we're researching a different tree. So we will just go with air wand. And given I need scrolls and it's going to be time to research through the earth one too, I should just fill the school up with level 1 mages as fast as possible. We have a heat wave right now, which means ice flowers don't grow, but the phoenix kisses are going to grow faster. And fire mages now have start battles with fire wax. So I think they just get bonus to their damage or something like that. You probably should utilize the fact that that's in play, since we use fire mages. We'll probably use 2 fire mages. I'm not sure where everybody is or what they're doing. Is there research going on in here? Yeah, there's one guy researching. This needs to get harvested. So, oh, the healing, that's what's going on, of course. We're almost to the point where she do the battles. Very, very close. Let them eat their dinner. And it's time for battling, in my opinion. I think we'll take this line up again. I think it works. They're all single target, and the tank's going to power up before they get going. So I think the idea here is just like start raining the damage on them. There's a crit. That really worked out well. Now we'll armor up, and all the damage will be yeah. So I think we went through that battle. I don't think we took any damage, which is what you want to see happen. Nice crit, and that's a kill. Yeah, I think we'll armor up. No point in taking any needless damage. Okay, so we'll pass because he's out of mana. And he'll get some mana. Same thing. Actually out of mana. And we'll get the growth on him. That's a kill. It's 5 smoke pearl. Love it. Okay, so now what's happened is we have 3 So the spine continues to unlock stuff, but then we got 2 lava mine dungeons, but this one requires you to fight 3 battles to escape, so we will not be going there for a while. This will be the one that we will go into, and honestly, given there's still a lot of time left in the day, and I'd like to keep pushing, I think we're going to enter into this one. So they'll all fill up with mana. And we'll push it even further. No AoEs, they're all single target. The Batkin is annoying, but they're all single targets. So given the turn order, we are going to take a little bit of damage by the looks of it, I think, but we will see. We will see. So let's just start putting damage on them. There's a nice crit to start things off. Can we follow up with another crit? No. And get the growth on him. One, the bat's going to go. And then we can get another fireball here. That crit finishes them. Finally, the earth armor's up, so we'll mitigate the rest of the damage. And now we just... Nice crits. Not a nice crit. Look at this. The fire mages are just... There are 3 crits in a row. They're just destroying them. Just keep that armor up. There's a crit for the kill. Another 2 scrolls, lots of resources. Okay, same thing. We look at the time. We got lots of time left. I know their hit points are all fine. We're going to just keep pushing. They're all going to fill up. Okay, and after this, we'll have to do a fog push. Pretty sure that the fog is, yeah, that's getting unnecessarily close. And they'll be just about ready to be done. Okay, so same thing. All single targets. Start with an early crit. I'm very happy to see that. Whoa. Wow, the tank still hasn't got the go yet. There's a crit. 1 dead. Just need the tank to get the armor up. There it is. And now all the damage is mitigated. Now it's just a matter of just finishing them off. Nice crit. I really love fire mages. I love critting. I just love seeing that happen. A wasted growth, but who cares? Armor absorbs everything. Not a crit, jeez. We'll just keep that armor up. I don't believe it. That was like 6 crits in a row. It's amazing. More smoke pearls, perfect. And we're going to say that's enough for today. Those are good battles. And we need to, before we let them go to sleep, do a superior repel. There we go. And there's no rest for the wicked. As soon as they're done that, we got a malicious invasion, which is awesome because we're going to get 15 arcane scrolls. And that changes everything. There we go. Need to get this started right away. Sending them all in. Here we go. Okay, this is a little bit tough because we've got an AoEer in the back row and we've got an Ember Golem in the front row with heavy hit points. So we are actually going to use the Vengeance. And then we'll use the Vengeance in the back row. So that when the AoEer goes, she's going to take hellish damage. And we'll just do Growth. Because he will live through the turn, so that growth will actually do max damage there. Boom, she's taking 60 damage. Alright, we'll do some fireballing. The Vengeance will stay up for another round. And now we get the arbor up to protect it. Vengeance is still up, so with this fireball, there's a crit. I think it's been 8 crits in a row. There's another one. Maybe it's the heat wave helps their crit or something. There's a normal hit. Get that growth going. Boom. She just took another 60 from that. She's killing herself by attacking. We have to do a pass because we're out of mana. He's almost dead simply from all that stuff too. We'll keep that Earth Arbor up on him. And Aerodolph is getting extremely low. Aerodolph is extremely low, but it doesn't matter. It looks like we're going to be able to finish this guy off. And then she's at 30. And we're really hoping for a crit here. And then we got the crit, and there's the kill. And we'll collect our... Oh, it only gave us 3 Arcane Scrolls. What the... Normally I get 15 from Malicious Invasions. I'm very disappointed. Very disappointed. I mean, maybe it's because it was an empty room or something that it gave you a reduced amount. Maybe it has to be a block, like an actual room, and that bases on it, but it doesn't matter. They're all so tired, so injured, and they're going to start getting stressed through all this. We need to have a bit of a relaxation time, and they need to just do the regular stuff. So a couple things we got to double check here. Research, yes, it is moving through. Assumedly, we are working on second sight, and then we'll be working on this one. And then when that's unlocked, we will be able to then get back to going for the this one for that condition. So the research is set up. They're going to go to school. The fog just got pushed back. I have selected. I think I'm just going to do this to make sure they've got lots of stuff that they know to harvest. All those things need to be done. This needs to be done. This needs to be done. These crystals. It's a foggy. I want that mined. I want this misty crystal mined. I would like to see some of this honeydew get mined. Honey drop. So all that's set up. There's nothing else really I need to maintain in the base. They'll cook. Everyone will be happy. They'll go to school. They'll research. They should more or less be fairly busy. Did I make an Earth 1 2 yet? Let me see under wands what I got. No, I'm going to have to make the Earth 2 wand. Oh, it's not unlocked yet. That's right. So nothing I can do about that. The only level 2 wand I unlocked was lightning. So that would be the thing we have. This is the lightning 2. We have the fire 2. So yes, we need the Earth next. Okay, I think they're all in motion. I think that's all going to work. I'm going to go grab a smoke while they sleep and while they just sort of toil through the day, because I'll start battling again at night because there's so much healing, so much stuff they have to do. It could run. I just pushed the fog. So unless there's something that pops in and invades, and if it does, then I think it'll be fine while I run it while I'm AFK. I'll be back in like 4 or 5 minutes, but we'll let it run so you guys can, see kind of what's going on and babysit these dupes for me. And I'm back. We're about halfway through the day. Things have been moving along good. Happy to see it. Thanks for watching the stream if you tuned in. Hope everyone's having a good day. I hope you find this entertaining. I love this game. I'm so addicted to it. It's unbelievable. Gotta love Klei. They just produce such great stuff. Now I know it's a different studio that makes this game. Klei just publishes it, but still I can feel their influence. Their hand is upon it. And that research is trucking through. Let's see where on the tree we have gotten to. Yes, we're getting the meat unlocked. We can build the whatever it is, the midden jelly. I wonder where we should locate this. I mean, you can probably just go down in the bottom. I don't want it to block anything. Maybe we'll just have it here. We want to put it there, or do I want to just stick it like up here? That might conflict. It might actually conflict with the room designation if I stick it there. So I don't think I'm going to do that. Could we have it outside? Just sort of let it hang out here. I don't want to block chests. I think if we put it here, it'd be pretty cool. We'll stick it there. And how are our chests doing? I bet they're all full. Yeah. I bet they're all full, so we should throw down another chest if we have the room. And I got one backwards. Let's keep the theme going, where they're facing all the same way. I think we could put, yeah, we can get 2 more in there. Okay, that'll be good to have that going. How is Paul doing? Level 3, right on, Paul. And Queen is level 2. Soon going to replace our staff. We'll get up to 6 staff though before we start firing, and when we bring a 7th one in, then we'll start firing, or not firing, letting them go, retiring them. You know, watching our time carefully because we do want to try and get some battles in. Everyone's healed because no one's in the beds. Wait until they go have their dinner. The eating system is very different in this game than it was in Auction Not Included, okay? It's not like a K-Cal thing. It's more like a bar that needs to be filled. So if we just go click on a random mage and have a look, right? So they have these bars, and you're always trying to keep them full. And so hunger, if you're giving them 2 meal slots, then they'll eat when they're not full. So we 2 meal slots and keep the meals running, keeps them around here. Sleep, we give them more sleep if we wanted them to go, because if we look at Paul, I've given him all this extra sleep, so he is sometimes managing to get up there, but it's been, you know, it's almost through the day, so he's fallen down. But because I give him so much, he'll always get up to this, where they call it rested. Learning is just for students. They have this. And recreation, we just leave alone because it's so hard to keep it where it becomes a 0 for the amount of slots you have to give them. So you're just constantly taking this for the early to mid game, and you just work their conviction other ways. So the goal is, of course, to try and get it above 70, 75 all the time, but that's just not possible yet. So the research, I think we can finish that research off right before we battle. So we'll just wait for that to finish. And boom, research popped. We can go to battle. So we'll be doing more lava mine. Is that what we want to do? Yes, these ones we don't want to touch until this one's done. So we'll be taking that lineup. That looks good to me. Let's do it. And we'll get ourselves some more arcane scrolls because we desperately need them. I thought when that malicious event happened, I was going to pick up 15, but apparently it's something about maybe because it was an empty room that it just doesn't give you as much of a reward because it's not. Oh, that's an easy fight. Easy fight. Both single targets. So as soon as we get the armor up, there'll be no damage coming in. You can open with a growth. These things hit a little hard, but they have, you know, they do a debuff, I believe, but they do have definitely low hit points. Too bad they didn't crit. Good, we got the armor up. Finish that one off. There's a crit that got wasted. Growth. Her shot will get absorbed. It's good. armor up. And a fireball. And a crit to finish it. Good fight. Very happy about that. Not bad. I like how much stones we're laying. And look at this. 10 arcane scrolls. Out of nowhere. Thanks. Thanks. We'll be doing the next one. Gotta love 10 scrolls. I don't know if this is because these rooms are special or something. Like this one's the fire one. I think was one. Yeah, there's one here. But they don't seem to do anything yet. I feel like either this is fleshed in for something that's going to come and play later in the game, or it's just a placeholder for something Klei wants to do. Okay, this will be a serious fight. Maybe taking some damage here. Yeah, we'll be taking some damage here. 60-point crit. Good, we got the armor up. There's the full mitigation. We got a fireball going down. No crit, though. Ties at the end of the turn. Perfect. Get the growth on this one. Gonna take some damage here. Unfortunately, the taunt was down. There's a crit. Beautiful. Armor's back up. Mitigate damage. Checking all their hit points. They all look pretty good. Fireball. And he dies at the end of the turn from the growth. Now we just take down the last one. Mitigated. There's a crit. It's perfect. We can keep pushing. 2 scrolls. Okay, we're going to begin this. Begin battle. Let them go get their mana. Some of them will hit the charging station. There's 1 charge left in it. No, apparently they both were able to use that. The others go up to the mana font. And they'll be here in a few seconds. Checking the time. It's almost sleep time. This will be the last battle. Queena, she finished the trial. Very good. Here comes our slowpoke student. And final battle. Might be. Might be. Single targets. Gonna take some damage. That's a crit. Get the armor up. And no more damage will be taken. Beautiful. And there's a crit to kill. Perfect. 15 smoke pearls. Awesome. Couple more scrolls. And it looks like this chamber is done. Yeah. Yeah. Now, nothing special happened, though. Although then a battle awaits popped. And an incendiary crystal. Interesting. It's a 3-star. We will not be doing that. That's what ended my last run, was deciding to do a 3-star. Walked into 3 mobs with 400 hit points. Shelling out 60 points of damage a hit. Completely wiped me. I had multiple deaths, and it ended my run. At least I think that's what happened. All I know is someone died in the fight, and it ended my run. And it was a 3-star battle I should not have taken. These guys are just not strong enough to go up against a 3-star. Now we have to check on this guy. We need to be making meat. I think we'll just do 5 sessions of meat. And that should give us what we need. And they're all sleeping through the getting healed up. So we'll check Gina because she had 1 medallion done, and see what her medallions are like. So eat 5 bitter gruel, that'll happen. Kill it. Oh, that's really a tough one. It's nice what you get, but I don't see that necessarily happening. Killing blow on 3 enemies. Now, is that 3 in 1 fight? Or battles. Okay, so it just says she has to get 3 killing blows. I'm not sure if that'll happen. I'm not going to bother using her until she's powered up. She got this one. And this gives her, it permanently increases her conviction. Okay, nice. This one, this will happen. That might happen. Destroy 15 objects. It might happen. I'm sure it would be nice, so we'll probably have to engineer that to occur. Destroy means destroy plants and stuff like that. So the way that we're going to do that, just to work on it, we go into priorities, China, and then we look into destroy, and we're going to say destroy, that everyone is not allowed, but then we'll say China, you are prioritizing that. And then we simply have to go and say, what can we destroy? Well, we don't need these gutberry plants. Oops, that's a tree. So we don't need those. It's not targeting ours. No. So we're just going to go destroy priority 5. And we'll go over here, find gutberry. And it's going to go to destroy priority 5. And now she is going to run around and do all that. And that will help us unlock that. And then research-wise, we know that we need to now do this one. And we have the scrolls, so we're going to start that. Because Paul needs to very soon get that one done. And the only way we're doing that is if we can actually make that food. So we're gearing towards that. No, we need a day of research, basically. Rhoda will graduate soon. Could bring in more students. Could bring in more, but I kind of feel like we're very close to being able to do the Earth 1 too. So I think we're just going to hold off, let her graduate, so then we can hire a level 2 Earth 1. I feel like I'm very close to being able to hit that. Bunch of stuff saying no recipe, no recipe. Yeah, that's fine. Do we have an Earth 1 yet? Earth 1 2? No, we don't, because we haven't unlocked the research. That's right. I keep on forgetting that. These trees need to go. Chop. Should probably queue up these things as well. Everything's looking very, very good. Finish this whole wing. Oh, there is a battle down here. That's Incendiary. Yeah, that's that one. It's a 3-star. Oh, I'd like to take it on, honestly, but I'm just don't have the mages that are powered up enough to be able to handle what I know it's going to throw at me. What is this? Oh, this is the ward. That's right, and it's going to suddenly block this out, and then we'll have to unlock it again. So I guess now we're gonna have to start gearing up for this. We'll probably do a delve deeper just to unlock more, because this one can also be a little bit sus. Paul is now 4. So one thing you got to do, Paul, and it will take you a while to work on this, is go get your additional speed. So run down there and get that done. It'll take you a while. What are the ingredients? The ingredients are, and that's why this thing being blocking off is not going to be good. Wormwood pods and smoke sticks. So it's a different ingredient than normal. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take 2 tiny chests, right? And we're going to just build them right here. It's like this. We're going to put those 2 down there. But eventually we'll designate those for those ingredients so that they're on hand. Because right now the student has to run them all down and it takes some time. So you just want to keep those supplies, these chests full of that, so that whenever you need to do it, it's much faster for them to get that done. Vivified perform better in battle. They gain tough when they enter the battle. See more shift. Take half damage in battle. Not bad. It's pretty cool. She just completed that the eating mission. And we'll just double check on her about that. So she's done 11 destroys. What do we have near starving? Why would someone... Paul, why are you nearly starving? What is going on? What is going on with you? We have 12 bitter gruel. Is your consumables not set properly? Did we tell you not to eat? All students are allowed to eat bitter gruel. Okay, so not sure, Paul, what you're doing. Oh, it's because he's so obsessed with trying to finish this that he's not eating, because he's prioritizing this over eating, which is a real flaw. They should go and eat when it's their time to eat. He has his eating set up in the schedule. He just should have eaten, but he was so busy, he skips that. So it's a real weird thing that sometimes they'll prioritize doing things and then miss their eating schedule. I think what happens, they start to do a task. They take so long to do it that by the time they finish that task, it's skipped through their eating. So in order to counteract that just real fast, we need to give them this. We just do like that, and then we'll watch him to make sure that he's going to go eat. I'm not sure where he is. He's here. See how slow he is running those ingredients down? That's why I'm building these chests, right? Because it'll end up, by the time he gets it done, and then he's like, oh, I have to eat. And now he's doing that. So we're going to suffer with that, unfortunately. And his conviction is falling quite fast, but not near breakpoint yet. Okay, so these two are done. So basically what we want to do, we want to say clear all, and then we go into plant parts, and the one was wormwood. Well, smoke stick is one of them, so this one will be for smoke stick. Go in the other one, check contents, and we go clear all, and then we need to go into plant parts and wormwood, and the other one that they wanted was smoke stick and wormwood. Yeah, so set that one for that. Okay, so now this is set for smoke stick, this is set for wormwood, and they'll store them in these little chests. Also though, what we have is wormwood, smoke stick. So that's what we'll do. We're gonna let Paul finish this. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. Then we'll adjust his schedule. We're gonna take these things back out because he's already skipped them, and then we'll watch when he finishes, and what we'll do is we'll just go 2 slots of eating there, so he'll actually have time, hopefully. But you got to watch how long this takes. It's going to take 2 more hours, so we'll keep an eye on this and make sure he manages to get some eating in before we're done too far. So we should probably be down to 1 hour left. Now he should be able to finish this up and then go eat. Almost done. And that's going to give him a speed bonus permanently. Okay, so now he can go eat. And I'm sure if we look at him scheduled for eating, near starving, yeah, so. Just students are just so slow. That's one of the things about them. They do not move fast at all. They're literally half the speed of the staff. And did he manage to get to eat? Is that what he's going to do? Good, good, good. Okay, now he can go to sleep. We can fix his schedule back to being asleep here, and everything else is back to normal. Okay, and Rhoda can graduate. Just get rid of her. Okay, so that's got our. Oh, and this battle awaits is. Oh wow! So that's the unlock. The final boss basically is sitting inside a crystal. Again, I've fought some of those lava 3-star battles in other games, and they're no pushovers. So since it's just going to wait around for me, I'll just wait. Now Paul, because he's graduated, he's going to start to get conviction issues because he's bored. And this is going to keep on mounting. So we're starting to run out of time on getting done what we need to do. So the thing is, the check is about lighting. That's not what we want. Crafting, it's not open yet. So we need to go back into our research and see, yes, we are almost done it. Okay, that's fine. It'll get done tomorrow. And then we can get that stir fry going on and get that unlocked for Paul. Because we really got to hire him. We don't want him to stress out. He's going to be a very, very good staff member. So morning has come. The research is almost done. Very close. They had to get more mana. There we go. Okay, so that's done. So you'll see now we have Dragon Walk, and that's why I made that meat. And it's 3 by 3 by 2. It's a fairly sizable thing, and if we stick it in like that, it's a 3 by 3 by 2. I guess too high. So that is a problem. Yeah, it is because it will block them to those pantries. So what we're going to have to do is rearrange this whole room. So we're going to do this like this. We're going to tell them to shrink this. We're going to tell them to shrink this. Actually move this. Let's cancel that. This one will just be a move. I think if we move them to here, that's probably the best placement for them. So we're going to move those there. It's going to give them access in. Okay. Another thing is we're going to get rid of this wall torch. We're going to disintegrate that, and we're going to put a window in place. So we're going to prioritize all this, all these things. I want B5s just to get things going. I can't seem to find that one. Anyways, that's good enough. Let's get that happening. Okay, we need to get a window in immediately. So lighting, small round window. So it actually gives 150. It looks insanely stupid because it's not centered. That bothers my OCD so much. Large rectangular window is 2 by 1 by 5. Yeah, no matter what I do, it's going to be awkward. So you know what? Let's just put a round window up here. Get that 150 light bonus. This torch here as well that I didn't see needs to be disintegrated. We got 5 on this. Let's get that going. And now this is shrunk once that torch is down. Okay, so now we can go into our Dragon Walk under crafting. You can find that Dragon Walk, and directionally, I can't seem to go up here to see it. So yeah, it's like that. Okay, so we're going to stick the Dragon Walk as far back as we can. That's perfect. And click on it. Dragon Walk 5. There we go. And we're really restricted on this kitchen because it's lofted, and I just don't feel like rearranging all this to be one higher all the way up right now, because it would be such a massive renovation job. Probably going to have to do it, though. Probably not going to have enough room. But we're going to try and squeeze it all in. Okay, so we're back to scullery. So we know we got a scullery. We've got a huge Dragon Walk back there. The lighting is great, okay? And then if we look at this, what can we make for cooking? Add meal order. Yes, see, we can't make the other stuff, right? So then are we going to just do bitter stir fry and forego everything else? Well, for now, I think we can. The question is, can the cook cook enough of this stuff fast enough that we can advance the bitter stir fry? The bonus would be nice. It's -5 before, now we're at +5. So the only other thing is can we fit the pot in here somehow? And I bet you we can. I bet we could squeeze it in there. But maybe we just can advance because bitter stir fry. It's just a question of can he make enough? So we're just going to set this up, and we're going to tell him. I'd say if we go with 8 is enough for now, and just see if can he handle keeping the food online. We do have some bitter grill saved up, so should be okay. And then this pot, so we watch him. You see he's taking a lot longer to cook. And so he's made one. He has to go get mana, of course. Now he's made 2. He might be able to keep pace with doing that. So we'll try that, see if we can advance our food and not worry about the other messy pot. He's making a huge mess on the floor, of course. Anyhow, that seems to be working, and that should satisfy the main reason we were doing this. Well, the bonus on the food is going to be nice, but it's because he's got this eat 5 bitter stir fry, and he's going to get plus 100 hit points permanently. This I'm still sure we can do. We just have to make sure when we take that fight that he's rested. He is leveled up. Chyna is 3. I'd like her to be 4 before we do anything. Maybe even 5. So I think we're just going to still wait on that fight. Not sure if I want to do any fights today. The next thing is research, though, is Earth Wand. Earth Wand is over here. It's right... That's Lightning Wand. Where did the Earth Wand go? Oh, it's here. So it's right there. So it's not bad, but we need 2 more scrolls, so we're going to have to take a battle. So we'll just do a delve deeper. And I think now, I do like the Nature Mage a lot. But I feel like it's time to bring in Chyna. Yeah, I feel like it's time to bring in Chyna and test her out in battle. So we're going to give that a shot. Let's see how that goes. I hope my volumes are okay for the stream. I hope the mic volume is at a good level and that the game volume is not too loud. And of course, if you have any comments about the sound or anything, just let me know, because I can always try and adjust things. Okay, so we're very lucky. Very easy battle. Now you can see now that Paul is level 4. He's unlocked Flame Lash. Flame Lash is awesome if you need to do a lot of damage quickly. It does cost half your mana, and then it does double. Whatever your mana is, half of it, it'll double that. So, because he's at full mana, he can do 100. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's a way to sometimes kill a target real quickly. But I've had mages, fire mages in other playthroughs who they've gotten this up to like 150 because their mana pool is so high. I'm just going to do fireballs, though. Unfortunately, it didn't crit. We will take some damage here. And now we can get the Earth Armor up. Throw another fireball out. Bring that bolt down. That's Chyna. She's already doing fairly good damage. So you can see, yeah, now we can do 35 for 80. All right, he'll just do this. There's a crit kill. Beautiful. No crit. That'll do it. Just need to get 10 more, and we can go for the smash to finish it. That's good. That should get us 2 arcane scrolls. It did, and now chest smashers have been loosed. Okay, so chest smashers, not a lot of fun. So sometimes when you unlock it, then very shortly after, whatever the mob was, it appears. So I have to be wary that it could suddenly appear. So research-wise, we now have the scrolls we need, because we are trying to get. Where is it? No, is it over here? Why did I? Oh no, here it is, right here. Okay, so we're basically getting through here. That's good. We want to start growing our own trees as well, but we'll just tell it to go the full way. Get that Earth 2 wand unlocked. And once we get the trees unlocked, we will plant 2 of them. It's always nice just to have some close to home in case the fog pushes in. I'm not going to get too carried away with it, though, because wood ends up, like, as you can see, I have 1,100 wood, right? I'm not going to burn through it very fast anymore. And the question is, too, how's he doing on the bitter stir fry? Is he managing to keep up? There's still time in the day left. His priority is to cook, so I think he's staying ahead of the amount that we need. The other thing we want to check too, because we need Chyna to do it, is to do this. To see, have they stored any yet? Oh, I forgot to put priority 5 on this. Priority 5. So the problem is that all the contents of these things that we've farmed so far are up in the other chest. They will not necessarily move it from chest to chest unless you turn it off. And I'm not going to do that. I don't want them all down there. So basically, unless I start harvesting new ones, they're not going to bring it down. And so I'll just find a bunch of the wormwood and go harvest. And then the other one was smoke stick. And we'll just find a bunch of smoke stick, say harvest. And then as they harvest these ones, they'll prioritize, I believe, to store them down in these chests. We'll finish out the day like this. It's very important to get those earth ones unlocked. Since we got to go through 2 parts of research, I don't think we need to push battles because we have what we need. We will have to start pushing battles again soon, though. Okay, so that's going to be a fog push. I'm going to stop using you, and we'll start throwing Brett on there for now. We're at day 25, and we're about to start to adjust the staff over. So my goal is day 30. I'd really like to have my staff upgraded. There's a chest smasher. Unfortunately. And you know what? The other guys are busy doing the fog push. I think we'll just wait till it's done. There we go. Okay, now we'll battle. And now we can add. We got Paul and China, and we have the tank. No, that's a fire mage. We need our tank, our earth mage. There we go. It'll be an easy fight. Chest smashers are awful. Break all your chests, making them unusable. Then all the stuff falls out of them, and then you start getting gremlins and oozes and all sorts of nasty stuff going on. So, because I don't care about his mana, and I know this fight's going to be quick, I'm just going to Flame Lash. Right out of the gate. Boom, 100. A little armor up so we don't take any more damage. There's a fireball. No crit. But the bolt will finish. That'll get us a couple scrolls. And more ectoplasm, which we do always need ectoplasm. Check on how Paul's doing with these trials. Hasn't eaten any bitter stir fry yet. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. We're going to need to get that one. Clean 3 messes. Okay, well that should be easy to do. So just to have it unlocked, go to Paul, priority, clean. Make that your priority. China's has to finish that destroy up, so let's look for something that we can destroy that I don't care about. Or if there's anything I want to destroy to clean up. No. Oh man, there's so much repairs from that chest smasher to do. Just horrible. Oh, here we go. Crow nest. Destroy. Priority. She'll take care of that. Do we have any more? Nope, just the one. Just need 2 more things, I believe. Here's a gutberry mine. Select all those. Yeah, you know what? Destroy all those. It's not a big deal. We grow our own gutberry, so the ones that grow in the wilderness are just meaningless. But that'll allow her to unlock that medallion, and I'll cancel it. Of course, everyone's sleeping, so we'll have to wait. Let's check on the food. Yeah, so we're stocked up on bitter stir fry. We had a bunch of them all healing up too from that battle. Morning is coming. He's going to start repairing everything. That's good. Some of these things I should queue these up just so they can eventually get around to them when they have some free time. There we go. Probably going to take some mandrake and all these honey drops, because we are going to need it, as well as let's get these cracked open. I think that's enough. That's enough to queue them up with, yeah. And that research is getting close to being done. That's for the be able to grow our own trees. Now, I'm not going to start growing trees because I have so much wood. I just feel like that at this point, the natural trees are more than enough. And the garden, I want to set it up in a very specific way. For now, it's not a big deal. We just leave it like it is. We can harvest these, though, just to get them out of the way. I have a specific plan for it. So we can probably turn this into a kitchen, actually. We probably have everything unlocked, and I just forgot all about it. So if we go to furniture, we can see it. We have a side chimney, right? So we're just going to place that like this right here, okay? And we'll give that some priority. So we'll get that going. And then the other thing it needs is a spice rack. Spice rack, don't know if I have it unlocked yet, though. Probably not. So we'll just let's get the chimney started. And then once this research is done, the earth wand, we can just quickly do the spice rack and throw it on, because I'm positive I don't have it. It wouldn't be under anything else. It would be in furniture if I had it. I am sure of that. And the other problem, though, is with the kitchen. I don't know if I can get the luxury up high enough, because you need it to have above 13. This is so jammed in so tight. I might be able to stick a couple in here, though. Under school fog ward has been depleted. This thing is locked off. We want to unlock it. So we'll just do that battle. All right, so easy fight. We're gonna flame lash her down. It just prevented her damage. He'll armor up just because the damage he does is meaningless. We'll start. There's a crit. The bolt down to 25. And I think we can end it. Perfect. 2 more scrolls, a bunch of smoke sticks, some stews. That's great. And that's unlocked again. So I'm just going to see, have they managed to move any down here? No, they haven't. Despite me having it on priority 5. That is a shame that doesn't work the way I anticipated. Yeah, it might be. I could be wrong about something. Okay, so that research just finished. So the first thing we want to do is make a level 2 wand for Earth. I wish these were organized better. Okay, so that can be done, and we'll let that happen. And then also research-wise, because we want to try and get our kitchen online, we will need this here, spice things up. So that'll be next research. Okay. I may have to do that renovation because I may need to get more room in from this kitchen. I'm hoping I don't have to. I'd like to keep it tight like that. The spice rack goes on the wall, so that's easy. And then the decor things, I think I could slip 2 in on each side, and he'd still be able to use the dragon walk. Yeah. Yeah, so there and there. He'll still be able to use it. The other thing is I really, I could also say, do I really need 2 pantries? No, I don't. I only need 1. I could put 1 outside. It would still be close enough. And I could have meals should actually eventually be in pantries up here in these rooms, right? So I think I can work with this. Not enough resources for research. Oh. It needs arcane scrolls. Well, given the time of day, I think it's time to push battles. I think this is 2-star. So what I want to do is check Paul's condition and see if he's rested. He's not. It's just a little bit too late. So we'll skip that. We'll let him sleep and we'll do it as soon as we see he's rested, then we'll hit it. Well, how's his other stuff doing? Why has he not been able to eat bitter stir fry yet? That's very surprising. Are they eating other stuff instead of the stir fry? Okay, consumables, add restriction, student, Paul, meal, clear all, meal, bitter stir fry only. That'll solve it. Okay, so we'll let them sleep through the night. The fog is fine. We'll let them sleep through the night. We need to get more scrolls to do the research. Did we get the EP4 wand? Don't have the scrolls for it. Okay, so we've got to do a whole bunch of battles unless a malicious pops. Back in a second. I got to grab a drink. And I'm back. I just saw it. New all-time live stream record for me. I've only been live streaming for a few weeks. Only been YouTubing for probably 6 weeks. But yeah, got 5 people watching. New record for me. So welcome to the stream. Really appreciate you joining and watching. Hit the like button. Consider subscribing. It means the world to me. Thanks a lot. Hope you enjoy my school of jank. Although it's really not that janky. It's pretty organized. So waiting through the night. And then we gotta start hitting scrolls. I really wish a malicious would pop in one of my rooms, get myself a 15 scroll. The other thing I could do that 3-star fight. I just feel very nervous about it, but I know it'll probably give me like 50 scrolls. So if we look now, the whole idea here is we need to fight with Paul when he's rested in a 2-star battle or higher. Okay, so status. He is rested. So if we were to go and do this one, and we bring Paul, he should satisfy that condition. So let's try that. She has a condition to get killing blows in 2-star or higher battles. So we're gonna try and get some killing blows as well. I'm less concerned about the killing blows one as much as just Paul, just well rested, do a 2-star. No, that was short-lived. Back down before watching. Oh well, it is what it is. It's probably because I said something. So, not bad for a 2-star. I don't see any problems. We get a lot of AoE damage though, so we are going to try to eliminate this one right away. And we can't do it because of Flame Lash, but we're still going to bring her down with the Flame Lash. Flame Lash can't crit. I'm going to take that AoE. This is going to hurt a lot. Okay, we're not doing bad. Now we get the Earth Armor up anyways, just to stop the Belcher's attack. And now we can finish her with Fireball. That'll reduce the AoE down. Wasted crit. And then luckily, we're at the back row. Unfortunately, he didn't get Killing Blow. It's going to be very tough to do that because you can't really plan it out too much, and it's just weakening you too much. So I'm going to focus on this one because she's the one who can damage everyone. Keep the armor up to stop the Belcher. And do some further mitigation. Now we're throwing a fireball. Not going to be killing blow from him. And it's unfortunate. Took another round. Put the earth armor up. Now we'll try to engineer this killing blow. And here we go. This will give him killing blow. So that's 1 out of 3. I think that'll work. He's going to pass to get his mana back. Because that's just not good to do that low damage. Earth armor, because now we're not taking any damage. So we can sort of trick this out by doing this. Okay, we're going to get this fireball on because even a crit won't kill it. Brings it into 45. I need to get down to 25. So we will do this. We'll just do that, and then we're going to skip everyone's turn so we can get that. So simply going to pass. Going to earth armor. He's going to tank it. We're going to pass. And then bolt for killing blow. That's 2 of them, actually. And we'll double check that after this battle to make sure that actually happened. 7 arcane scrolls. Stronger torch snuffers have been loosed. Okay, so I'm really starting to push. However, now we have a 2 skull stone ruins fight. So stone ruins will lead to oracle and power. So hopefully this will get us to power 1. We're going to prioritize this. 2-star lava mine. We're not going to prioritize. Okay, so if we look at Paul on medallions, we can see that defeat a 2 skull or higher enemy will rest it. Done. Okay, so it has that permanent increase to their conviction. Still has to do the cleaning messes. We've prioritized that with him, so it should happen. Although he was set to sleeping. He had 5 of these. That's going to happen. So we're going to get all that done so then we can hire him. We have to change his schedule, though. We had that set up to get him well rested for that specific fight. And now that that's done, we can change this. But we're not going to change that because he doesn't need to go to school. What we want him to be doing is more just tasks. And hopefully that'll get him cleaning. So we're going to do that. He doesn't need to go to school anymore. He will break if we're not careful and don't get him hired soon. We also have our Earth one too, so this is a time when we can hopefully get this in. We don't have enough scrolls. Okay, so we're going to need to keep battling. How bad were they hurt? That's fine. He's not coming to battle. He's full. A little sus. Yeah, it's getting low. Yeah, we need to let them rest up before we do another battle, unfortunately. And also, because for all we know, a malicious fight is going to pop, or the stronger chest guy is going to show up, so... And we got some research we need to do. So we can get this to become a kitchen. The plus 100% cooking speed. There we go. There's the torch snuffer. It's a 2-star battle. So if we get the killing blow, then that'll complete that. So good luck to you guys. But I know torch snuffer, at least it's very easy to mitigate the damage. I don't think it's going to AoE. Or is it torch snuffer? Yeah, it's running around. That's why I need to replace these with windows. Oh, we've got 2 of them. Oh, I hope one of them's not an AoE. This one's direct damage. Let's hope that's direct damage. We are going to flame lash. We need to get some of these dead right away. I'm worried about the damage they might start. Oh my god, it's throwing out for 50. And it ricocheted. That was damage. We're still all sort of okay. That was a lot of damage. We do not want to see that happening. The armor is going to help, but it's only going to stop one blow. So this guy was tossing out 60 points. We need to get him dead. There, crit was perfect. That's exactly what we needed. I'd love to go for the killing blow with you, but I can't. We can't risk it. We got to get this guy dead. There we go. Fireball, and he's out. Wasted crit. Keep the armor up. That'll mitigate it out. Start fireballing. There's a nice crit. Bolt. Now another fireball. We will smash. Does that bring it to the kill range? Yes, it does. You will pass. And you will bolt for the kill. And I think that'll do it for that requirement. So 3 arcane scrolls from that, not bad. So if we go look at China and the medallions, we've gotten most of them done. Eat 5 bitter gruels done. Kill the landing blow 3 enemies. We just finished that. 2 days of very hungry is done. She did the kill 3 things, and now it's just cleaning the oh no, it's clean 3 messes. The problem is if we got both. We got that on both of these guys, and so we'd locked her off from it, I think. Or was that destroy? And that was from destroy. We can set destroy back to normal because we've satisfied that one. Cleaning, Paul, we have on high priority cleaning, and we need China as well because they both have that. And then we'll just take Gustav off that duty, and hopefully they're both going to get that capped off just by cleaning the kitchen. Bunch of damage from that torch snuffer. Could lead to void streams. We need to replace these. Start replacing torches with windows. I know I keep saying that, but we really do have to just sort of push towards that. It's pretty easy to do. Maybe instead of repairing these, we'll cancel repair, and we're going to go for the. Why can't I destroy it? Does it have to be repaired before it can be destroyed? I guess that's true. Yeah, it does. So disintegrate, cancel. Oops, cancel repair. Because this one's fully broken, that's why you can't just remove it. Disintegrate. So that's going to get rid of all those. Right. I'm going to throw windows in there. This will be great. Lighting. Give me this, yeah, looks like that. That looks good. Okay, now we need to destroy it. And this is also a 5. Get that going. Focus on some of these little details. Build ourselves a great school that has the legs to go far. Really starting to get there. It's looking so forward to the weekend. To have the whole day to play. I know enough about this game. I'm positive I can push to the mid-late game now. So those windows will get completed. And then the torch snuffers are not gonna. They're gonna show up, and the only torches they're snuffing will be the ones in the basement. That research is almost done. Yeah, because I guess I got the scrolls. So they were able to finish it. Perfect, perfect. There we go. Okay, so new furniture. A lovely small spice rack. Gonna try and insert it away in the back there. Jank as possible. And that hopefully will produce us a kitchen. It'll get us our bitter stir fry rolling. Meal ingredients, we got tons of bitter rice. Now it's just scrolls. We literally need arcane scrolls. I'll wait for this. Did I prioritize that 5? Yeah. Okay. Can they reach this? I hope so. Possible they might not be able to reach it. Nope, they can. Okay. We've built the tightest kitchen possible. Oh, it's going to need, we're going to need to test this out. These pedestals for the luxury. And I think that, oh, yeah, see, that spot's blocked, but these two are not. So I think we can go like this. And then because it gets dirty in here and that affects things, we're putting 4 of them in. And we're going to prioritize those as well. So, there, and there we go. And if that works, and he can cook in there like that, despite it being so tight, if it works, it works. Because if I get him a plus 100%, because it's a kitchen all the time, it's going to really, really help the cooking speed and free him up to do other stuff. How's Paul doing? We really need to get these. Yep, 2 done. 1 of 3. Okay, so he's getting close. He's getting close. China's should be getting. She's going to be level 5, so he's also going to be a seriously good lightning mage. He or she, I don't know. It looks like a boy actually. And all his medallions are done. So as soon as he hits 5, I can hire him. Okay, so did we achieve a kitchen? We did. We have achieved kitchen status. Perfect. Perfect. We check our rooms. Yeah, everything's looking good. And check this. Everything's looking good. So how can this upgrade to assembly or auditorium? Auditorium grounded has a 35 luxury. Quite achievable if we have the mats. Let me see. We have it. No problem. No problem. So I don't want to interfere necessarily with this. So I think we don't care if we block this up. So I think we could just go 1, 2, 3, 4 like that. And then not going to let me do it there. Yeah. Should I just do it over here? I don't think blocking these spots matters. That should do it. But just to make it look cool. Nope, not there. Cancel that last one. We'll just... That'll look cool. What are you doing? Oh, brewing some potions. How's our scrolls? No, still not good. We're sleeping right now. It's barking at me that there's no research selected, but I don't really need it. I'm going to get to that later. I want some stuff to get done. Definitely got to replace our staff. Got to get that going. What is going on with Paul? Why is it showing him that he's not have the star anymore? It's odd. Is that a bug? It's got to be a bug. Got to be a bug. It should have a gold star here showing that he's ready to graduate. There's the rain. Okay, that when I see all this happening, that's indicating to me that either I have a lot of seeds out there or all my chests are full. And they're not all full, so I guess it's just a lot of seeds. Better check crow nests. Nope, none visible. Okay. We're back in the next day. And I need arcane scrolls. So we need arcane scrolls. So we are going to, I think we're going to try it. No, we need this one. We need to push this one. Okay. Definitely want to take these 2 students, and I want to take these guys. So I think it's the right lineup. Let's try. Let's try. We need scrolls. 2-star battles should produce more scrolls. Just waiting for them to all come down. I think I did the speed one for China already, didn't I? Trials. Status, conviction. I don't know. I'll double check that. So we have slowing strike now. It's not a big deal. It sometimes can come in very useful. So the way it will come in useful is right here. To hit slowing strike on her, you can see the positioning that she has in the order. And I'm going to hit her with that. Okay. And now her speed just dropped by 100. So her turn order went down, right? So now what I'm going to try and do is kill her before she gets the AoE off. And Flame Lash. And then even though Earth Armor would be the ideal choice here, you have to look at, is someone else going to get to go? And yes, they are. So we'll throw up the Earth Armor. And then the next guy is going to get to go, Fireball. And she did get her AoE off, which would have been 80 damage. And now we just have to start single targeting down this one. And he'll tank all the damage. There's a crit. Keep the Earth Armor up. Another crit. And we'll just bolt. Here's a bolt. Tanking that damage from the Strigoi very, very well. We'll just pass to get some mana back. And the smash from the tank will finish it. That's good. 7 scrolls. Oh, a dark one too. Not bad. Not bad. Allows us to make a dark mage without having to research the dark wand. So that means that we can take a dark staff now. Now, we don't really need a dark staff, but there's no reason to not take an upgraded person as fast as possible. So that is an option we can consider. So that was a good fight. I think that that scrolls now. Where am I at with my scrolls? I have 13, so they're all running up to get mana, but we need to do another fight. Now, just make sure there's no weird battles. I don't feel good about taking this this firefight, triple skull firefight yet. I might consider it once China levels up and I convert Paul to staff. I might consider it then. Also, did China get that speed bonus or not? I can't remember if I did it. Human. No, she doesn't, and she's going to benefit greatly from having it too. She's going to have some amazing speed in combat, so that has to be done. And we need to tell her. Did they ever fill these chests? They did. So they've put in 58 smoke stick in this one, 24 wood. So that's great that they're doing that now. So she doesn't have to run back and forth filling it up. All the materials are just sitting right there for her. So that'll happen a lot faster. We'll get that going. So we'll get that ritual started first before we do anything else. We do need more scrolls. As soon as we get those scrolls, we can finish off Paul. I don't know why it's not showing the condition of graduation. It may be just a glitch. Double check the trials. He still needs to do 2 more stir fries. Okay, well, we're going to wait for that because that's a huge buff. we've done his speed. When I go look at his stats, he's got rapid strikes. Performed the ritual, yeah. So she's getting it done now. It's going to take her a little bit of time. Still another 2.5 hours. She'll have some amazing speed when she gets that capped in with all the other bonuses she got. Speed. I need 2 more arcane scrolls. I'd like to get that ASAP. We'll take a battle as soon as she's ready. Should be almost done. There we go. So she's got that finished. That's good. We're going to take a battle. And we will continue to press this stone runes. It's so important to get this one unlocked. Okay, let's go. We have a fog, one of these wards that's going to keep on causing this to cloud up. And we'll have to keep fighting it over and over. I don't know why this one never does it anymore. But unless people are doing something to cause it not to happen, I don't know. 2-star battle. Once again, we got an AoE'er. So we're going to do the same thing. We're slowing strike. We'll see that she drops in her turn order. Here, we took a blow there, not very good. And then we'll flame lash her. Bringing her to 20. And we will smash. Now we're going to fireball. And we're going to hit him with a slowing strike. Yeah. Knocking him before the tank. The whole idea there was I didn't want the tank. I want the tank to absorb his blow. So by doing that, it allows us to get Earth Armor up. We can continue just to beat down on him. And he absorbs the blow. Now we can bolt. Not getting many crits out of the mages. And a fireball. The idea with China, why this character is going to be so good, is because all the speed buffs that it has, it goes first. And it has slowing strike, which means we can shuffle the mob, one of the mobs, especially AoE ones, to be going last. Then the tank can get either the tank can get its armor up, or we can just burn the mob down. Okay, this is a pass. We need mana. Keep that armor up. Pass for mana. And bolt. Just tanking through that. We can now fireball. Looking for the crit. Nope. Denied. 5 points. Smash him down. All their health is looking good. There's 7 more scrolls. Couple revival flasks. Wormwood pods. Should I push another one? I think we should. I think we should just immediately queue up another one and get it going. So this one, I believe, goes down, because you can look at the pattern, right? This is the other one, so I think it goes, it'll look the same. So you got 1, 2, down, and 1, 2, 3. So I think that we've got 3 more fights. One thing I'm going to do, I'm going to get a Mantron Lantern build. Mana Lantern, sorry. Can it fit in anywhere around here? I'll just put it in here. I'll get around to that whenever, but then maybe just have one lower down, because right now they're still, once again, have to run so far up to get it done. Okay, here we go. Oh, wow. This is a 2-star for sure. So they're both attacking first. We're not going to be able to burn one down. He's in the back row. This is going to be a tough fight. This is not going to be fun. I don't want to do slowing strike necessarily because we're just, well, let's see. If we slowing strike one of them, then the tank can get his arbor up. You know, maybe we will. We're going to slowing strike the left-hand one. And we'll see him drop back. Okay, luckily they hit the tank. We do need to burn one down fast, so we are going to flame lash this one. And there's the AoE. Okay, now the armor can go up. He's not going to be able to tank all the blows, so that's why we're really, really rushing to get this one dead. So he tanked that blow. Where is he going? He's going in the order right here, I believe. So we got one that's going to go, but we should slowing strike it, okay? This one is this one here, of course. I think that we will do that. We'll slowing strike on him. We'll watch him fall back in the turn order. There we go. Got to get this one dead. Looking for a crit. There's the might. We get the earth armor back up. This is the type of fight that could go very badly, and you could lose a mage if you don't play things kind of the right way. And if anyone out there, people who have seen comments and stuff and other about this, even on the Steam reviews, it's like saying that, oh, the combat's so basic. It's so like just press button, mash buttons. Well, they're clearly playing not on relentless, and they haven't probably gotten past the early game. You know, as soon as you start to get to the mid-game fights, if you just think you're going to mash buttons and win, that's not happening. Okay, so we're going to bolt on this one, and then it's going to get a turn. So no, we are going to slowing strike. I believe it's this one. It's not telling me which one it is. Okay, it was that one. And that dropped him back in the turn order, giving us more time to get it dead. Didn't crit, really needed the crit there. We're being slowly eaten away. Oh, we almost got this one dead. This will be kill on it. Oh, that crit was so wasted. Okay, so now he can tank out the armor, but this thing is just going to keep AoEing us down as we have to kill this one before we can touch this one, except that the Bolt Mage can get back here, and he's going to do that. He's going to reach behind and try and whittle this guy down fast. He's going to need to mana up. Do that, we're just taking that AoE damage. And the main thing is we want all this damage going on the tank. And Fireball does have to go into this. There's a crit, good. And then we're going to do a bolt in the back line. Looking for a crit. Oh, just whittling this way. It has to be a pass for mana. That's unfortunate. That's our tank. Uh-oh. All our guys are passing for mana. Luckily, our mage can at least strike. And it almost has the might dead. I probably should have been doing it right from the start to get him out of here. That would save so much damage. Passing for mana. Starting to really feel the pressure of the hit points. He doesn't have mana to tank, so he's going to have to also pass for mana. Looking for a crit, please. There we go. Good stuff, good stuff. And a bolt to finish this might off. Thank God. Should have done that right from the start. That's why you like to have a lightning mage so they can reach into the back line. If I'd focused him the whole time, we would have saved ourselves a ton of damage. Mistakes were made. He's got to pass for mana. Keep that earth armor up. Try and mitigate the rest of the damage for the fight. Still passing for mana. Really on the edge here. All of them are passing for mana. He's absorbed it. Now we can get some fireballs going. He's going to pass for mana. Oh no. We might be taking hits. There's a crit. Looks like we're going to finish it. No, a 25-point bolt. It's not enough. Gets that attack up. Did he have armor? He had armor. He only took 10. And we're going to flame lash this guy just to finish it off. That was a tough fight. That was a tough fight. Got 7 scrolls. God, hey, 7 bitter stir fry. That's the food we're on. So that's great. Some revival flax, a whole bunch of mandrake root. Really good stuff. That was great rewards. We're one step closer to getting the next Orculum unlocked. And they are all hurt. All have to rest. All have to sleep. They've had enough. That is all the battles we can do for today.
And those are 2 stars. So you can see why I'm not just leaping into 3-star battles with these mages, okay? Because it would be so easy to go into a 3-star battle. And if that had been a 3-star battle, that would have resulted in a wipe. That exact battle at a 2-star, if that had been a 3-star, you would have 400 hit point mobs. An AoEer in the back would be 40 damage to all of them in a round. And he'd have 200 hit points. And it would have been a wipe. If any of my characters die, that's it. It's hardcore. I don't save scum. If character wipes, we restart the game. We're going to get a superior, even though it's sleeping time. We got a little bit of time before they go to bed. Let's push that fog back. This is definitely where we're starting to just enter the mid game. Okay, so it's right around the time that we'd say this is mid game-ish. You've got a lot of your stuff done, a fair bit of the research done. You're not having food issues and so on, and you're starting to get into level 2 mages. So I'd say the true mid game though begins is when all your staff are 1, 2 graduated students who. None of them are sitting at 3. They're all 4 or higher, and they all have 1, 2s. Once you get that set up, that's kind of really when you're in the mid game. But mid game, as far as this goes, I'd say that this is kind of mid game-ish. I think let's wait out the night. I think everybody will be sleeping in the med beds. Yeah. Really need Paul to graduate. How close are we? One more meal, and we can take him. Yeah, see, 1 student. Must be student fully trained. So there's something going on with him where he needs to have more classes. Yes. There is one. I see it. So he is not trained up yet. Okay, so it's because I got that +1 to that skill, and now that has to be trained. Okay, scheduling. Paul, you need to get back to school. So we're just going to delete your schedule. Okay, and then Paul is back here, and he'll run a normal schedule because all that other stuff we're doing is done. So, and he can get that final one done. That was because he got a medallion. They gave him +1 to one of his skills, and now he's 2 of 3 on it. So he needs to cap. And it's good that he's going to have a level 3 skill. And I can't tell what the symbol is. It looks like nature to me. Yeah. No, nature. It's lightning. So that's nice. He's going to have level 3 lightning skill. Not bad at all, because if he has level 3 lightning, guess what that means? He's able to recruit gifted students because it requires lightning skill 3. So I'll have 2 lightning skill 3s, which means I can now do gifted students even more than the triple, because normally you need 1, and they have add 1 then. So anyways, that's really good. That's really good that's what he got. I'm pretty excited. Paul is going to stick it around for a long time in our as a staff member. Both of these are just going to work out great. So the other thing that had to be done is we were trying to get those last scrolls, and we certainly did that with those fights. What level of battle is this? It's a 3-star Animus Crystal. I don't think we're going to do that, even though it means 50 scrolls. I need these guys to graduate up, and then I can do something like that. So, but I think we're ready to summon a gifted student, right? For Earth Wand. We need to get our Earth Wand student in, and we can do that. We have the scrolls now. That's why we were getting all the scrolls for. So that's great. That's great. Okay. Also, we don't want to graduate Paul yet. There's another reason. We need to get to the other Orculum of Power. We need to get him that buff and her before we graduate them. Like we have to. Once you get like one of these ones turned into a staff, you're not going to overcome. You're not going to be able to change it out for a while. So you want them to be as strong as possible, because you know that these ones are going to stick around for a while. They're replacing these ones, but they're not leaving for a while. Okay, so we're not going to worry about the Animus. And we'll let some clouds go on, but honestly, we have to get back to battling. How are the hit points? They're still not fully up. No, it's only Gwendolyn, but that's her tank. Yeah, he's getting there. So I think we'll wait about half the day. But we're pushing this one the whole way. We're unlocking that Orculum of power. Yeah, we'll have to clear this out though. Okay, so our gifted mage. Oh no, Susan. Susan is shattered. And the whole idea behind a gifted mage, that's an earth wand, is they're going to be your tank. But a shattered start has 30 hit points. That's what shattered is. Glass-like humanoids. They gain armor in battle and they're immune to many ills. Okay, so maybe I should try it to see what their armor's like. Because maybe they actually can be a good tank. What's she gonna get? She can brew faster. That's no good. You're not gonna be brewing. Bolstered wisdom. So that's just boosted power, but not bad, but not good for a tank. This one's +1 nature skill, not good for a tank. Speed, power, max mana, not good for a tank. Speed, max mana. Really, none of these are hit points. I don't think she's going to serve as a tank, so I'm not putting the effort into her. We're going to level her up and graduate her. That means we're going to have to get another Earth Wand started soon, but it'll be a little bit of time before we graduate these, so let's let it run. I think we have to take a day. We kind of have to let this day roll. They have things they need to do and do a research, and then we'll do the fights near the end of the day, maybe. So I'd like to get one research going, and I think that the best one right now is to get our tidy gardens so we can get our path stones unlocked. Then I can just start to form up my garden. The only other one would be to think about, well, we already got a good food source, so I'm not that concerned about the food. It's either that or just do brains so we can upgrade our classrooms. Well, let's look at what are the upgrades. Can I even do that yet? Because maybe that's what the next thing is. Yeah, it's classroom essentials. Yeah, this is the next one to do. Okay, we got this going. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna let that run. I'll be back in a couple minutes. We're gonna let that run. I'll leave that just so everyone can see what's going on. And they're all busy. They're doing class stuff, which is important. They're doing research. They're going to tend to stuff. He's going to cook up some meals, and I think that'll fly along. Hopefully, I'll get back just in time to do some battles at the end of the day.